get in here. We can talk in the pit. We're gonna have plenty of time to talk in the pit. We were doing endless, at least through the sleeper. I'm not sure, Eternal. Innuendo Sunday. When I play WoW, I led a raiding guild as a warrior. My main was a warrior, but I had every class at max level. Up through Cataclysm, probably. Week 66! Temp 20. Full antiquarian run. Yeah, Protection Warrior, and then Arms and PvP. And unless it was one of those patches where Protection Warriors are OP in PvP. Shadow Priest. Get in the pit and try to love someone. One of the greatest poets of our time. Really a master wordsmith, right?
In time, you will know the tragedy.
The Baron is dead.
Failings.
Hey, Smarty, welcome in. How you doing, Smarty? How you doing? Her Antiquarian. Fire Mage forever. So even in WoW. Figured out when the boss was literally one-shotting you. The arena almost killed you. A long time, you finally found the Wurf. You back to the Bastille, you lost your mind. Yeah. It's good though. As much as it was annoying, like, you'll always remember that. That's a gaming moment that you'll always remember. Like 10 years from now when you're playing something, you can remember this part of Dark Souls 2 because of that. There's some things when you play that you'll always remember. I'm sure that's one of them. Feel good tomorrow? Go to a marriage party. Marriage party? For you? Or someone else? Affliction Warlock? Alright. So we're doing endless. We're gonna do endless. I already got the team together. Friend and teammate. Gotcha. Hopefully you enjoy Smarto. Congrats to your friend and teammates. We don't really need these ones. I wonder if these ones affect... No, they probably don't. So I'd like to dismiss some of our level... You know what? I can dismiss Lolek. Right? I want to dismiss some of our level 5s. 3 games. Pineapple. How you doing, Pineapple? I'll remember that too. How you doing, Hi Tala? Welcome in. I really didn't think it would do anything. Last night, I don't know if you had to abandon the courtyard or just curious. You guys turned out okay. Yeah, it was rough, Himule. We almost lost the run last night, but we did end up... We killed the Fanatic last night. We killed the Baron. So overall, it was good. Endless, I know. We have to go through the sleeper, though. I'm going to end after the sleeper. Scree to let you go. You would just become someone else. You wouldn't, like, you know, be deleted entirely. So, basically, if a character is not going to be used in a champion boss fight or in the darkest dungeons, we can trade them out. Most valuable person in the roster. So... Like, Ginger, I don't know. Ginger's pretty good, though. Lolek, though, we don't need. Sorry, Lolek. You're becoming someone else. You're becoming this right here. Oh, you're gonna stay a Vestal. You're fine. Look at this. It's like nothing ever happened. There you go. Look, nothing ever happened. Yeah. This was always you. This was always you. Look at that.
Turn yourself now to the condition
It's fine.
of those poor devils who remain.
What to do with the area? All the Ferris locks. Oh, yeah. Dinner time tonight. Can't expect you to have enough to use all of these. Gonna have to look up what to do with all those. It's up to you. I mean, there was definitely some parts in Dark Souls 2 where I got turned around and stuck a little bit. But I mean, it is possible to do it all blindly. I did it. It might be confusing and frustrating. But it's up to you. It doesn't bother me at all if people use guides or whatnot, you know. I'm good with it. You just all of a sudden have less stress and, you know, lower level. Let's see. Sheep under the sheet time. In the head, lost all those precious memories that were fights together. Yeah, you're good. Weighted blankets with the Amazon gift card. Oh, that reminds me. You guys remember the huge ordeal when I was first getting started with Amazon Associate, the affiliate links? And they were like, no, you didn't make any money. You didn't make any money. We deleted that account. We're not going to pay you that money. And that was months ago. And I was like, by God, yeah, you are going to pay me that money. And I showed them like images that I took of the affiliate cells and stuff like that. Today, they finally paid me. We did it. I got $34 from Amazon. It was probably not worth my time, honestly, but we did it. All right, let's get our trinkets ready. Same, it sucked to have good day. It's noon to lose, yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard, Hytala, but definitely try to be positive about it, you know? I think it's easy in one of those situations, like, I don't know your exact situation, I know we've talked a bit, but, like, when things are bad for a while, you're down a lot, things are going badly, and then suddenly you're having a great day and things are going well, it's easy to get that mentality or thought in your head, like, there's like in Darkest Dungeon, there's going to be a dizzying fall. There's going to be a fall. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the, for it to drop. Like, it's hard to keep that thought out of your head. But yeah, do the best to keep those kind of thoughts out. Maybe, hopefully that'll work. But I hope so too, Hytala. There were occasions, been more recently. Yeah, we got it fixed after that, but God, it was annoying. It's working correctly now. Thank you for using that link. We're going to use Sacred Scroll and Junia's Head on our Jester. We're going to use Overture. And do I want to go Dodge Heavy or Protection? I think I'm going to go Protection. I don't know. Camo Cloak gives us 15 more. So he'll be at low 60s. Most of the enemies in here probably have, let's say, 100 accuracy. So having a 60% dodge chance is pretty good. Now, the problem is when he gets hit, it does nothing, right? So Barristan's is going to work even when he gets hit. Now, I could use the Sun Cloak. We do have one of those. And that one's going to give him dodge and protection. I might go that route. So this is going to give him a little bit of protection. Still not a whole lot. 10 dodge. 5% protection versus 5 dodge. We're going to become an occultist. Almost never saw you using it. I usually use them early game, yeah. 40 of those. Only have enough for 4. Without wasting the pressure resources, yeah. Must be nice. Hey, Discipius, welcome in. Without lighting. Maybe that's back, bipolar neck pain. So it helped you a lot. That's good. Hey, Rose, how's it going? Welcome in, Rose. How you doing tonight? I don't know. I'm on the fence about this, so I'm going to let this sit here while I try to figure out which one I want to do. Because the sleeper, we got to do the sleeper and the miller, right? So now on our highwayman, we're absolutely taking surgical gloves. We're going to take surgical gloves on our shield breaker also. And I might go dodge heavy. He does have 43 health. He has deadly, has hard noggin, precise striker, tons of crit. I could actually use Focus Ring and give him a crap load of crit. But the problem is, I wish the Highwayman's crit buff was something different. For those of you that don't know, in Color Madness they added it so that when you get a crit with a damaging attack, a character gets a specific buff for that character. And the Highwayman's is plus speed. And speed is good to an extent, but you don't want... I mean, if he goes to Death's Door and he goes first or something, we could be in a lot of pain. Watercolor paint. Don't know what to draw? I don't know. Have you used watercolor before? Or, I mean, you said trying, so... Yeah, I'm not sure. We might use camo cloaks. I might put Barristan's on her. She's our weak point, right? She has 36 health. But if she crits, she's going to get extra protection anyway. Mooncloaks don't work here, unfortunately. Alright, so let's think. On our Highwayman... These are kind of our options. I could even take Legendary Bracer, honestly. Class mods, so what are some good ones? I've used a ton of them. We do modded runs every now and then. If you're just starting out with modded classes, you can't go wrong with Marvin Seo's. Marvin SEO. He has quite a few of them, and they're balanced. Their graphics they match Darkest Dungeon perfectly. They're really well balanced, and they have synergy with themselves and with some of the base characters. So if you haven't already, definitely try the Marvin SEO ones. I also really like the Snake Charmer. But yeah, those are good ones to start with. Marvin Seo's and the Snake Charmer. See the lullaby? Boss, and put him to sleep. Yes. Hey, Tuffy. Welcome in. How you been, Tuffy? Gurg, good to see you. How you doing, Gurg? the balanced monk. The monk's OP. The monk is awesome, but he's OP. Absolutely. Dude, you're trying to use them better? I mean, I don't know. What kind of stuff do you usually like to do? Do you like doing landscapes, or do you like people, or doing like more pop cultural based movies, game stuff, abstract? You know, there's a lot. There's a lot, obviously. So on our jester, I think I'm going to use dodge. People in anime? I don't know. Do you guys see? God, I'm always the bearer of bad news lately. Do you guys see that the cat from the Grumpy Cat died? It was only 7. It's only 7. I was just like, you could do watercolor of Grumpy Cat. But that's a lot of white, so I don't know how that works out very well. I don't know. Hentai. Only 7. Poor kitty. Yeah. Sad. My daughter has a stuffed animal of her, and she almost cried. Alright. Do I want to go dodge or damage here? I'm really thinking about using Legendary Bracer. Think no more. It has been done. New kids learn that. Place one. Yeah, Rose, awesome. We have a creative channel on there. We can post anything that you make. So Barristan's head, there's a lot of stress in here. So Barristan's head, it's going to be good. The weakness of the shield breaker is her health, right? So Barristan's head counters that. However, it gives her 20% additional stress. She already has minus 20% stress healing. And we don't really want... God, maybe I should take someone other than the shield breaker. Extra stress versus humans. Less stress healing received. Almost anything, yeah. I mean, I could take a Hellion. The only problem is Hellion is weaker against the Miller. But stronger everywhere else. I don't know. Shieldbreaker is very good, but she does have some bad stuff. We take crit. That's going to have her get additional protection when she crits. We could take minus stress. We do have a solar crown. That would counteract a bit of this. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Alright. Let's do it. Time to kill the sleeper. Did we already put people away last night? Yeah, we did. We did put them away. Definitely want to buy. No. I need to do a, like, trinket inventory sometime to make sure we have the trinkets that we really want for endgame. So I can keep an eye out for them in the stagecoach. The ones that we, you know, still need. Take all the food. All the stuff to help us survive. We can run into things to use keys on. You can run into the curios for those. Can't get anything with the blood here. You know what? I'll even take the laudanum. Why not? Alright, we got upgrades. We got trinkets. We got skills. We got camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. It's Twitch Things time. Alright, we're good. Maybe the sleeper, and be taking notes for sure. The sleeper can be pretty difficult on phase 2. It's very much a DPS race. Alright, we got everything we need for our best chance at success. Let's do it, guys. The farmstead. The poor miller.
The poor miller. Christ the victim. The seasons took his livelihood. I took his land. And now, uncountable years later, the comet has...
We need to add him versus sleep emote. That's all we need.
My only regret is that I did not live to see that shoddy mill smashed to pieces
Shoddy
by
mill.
the miraculous bounty I reaped from beyond the void.
Add him versus sleep win. All about 800 more subscriptions. We're way off from getting a new emote, like, channeling Anthony Robbins. I don't know. Anthony Robbins? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll do that. Still your thought. It's mine. Proof of what a jerk the ancestor was. All that crap he did. His only regret is didn't live long enough to see this guy's life ruined. Good but busy. Oh, no worries, Tuffy. It's good to see you. Hey, Phantasm, welcome in. Say it a lot. I say it like every time too, yeah. Oh, no worries. No, Cam. I'm not saying it for that. I'm just saying emote slots are based on subscriber count. And we had, the last time I beat one of these crazy challenges, we had people give out hundreds of gift subs. And so we got to a crazy sub level. And I highly doubt we'll get there maybe ever again, but definitely not for a very long time if we do. So, hey, Marky. Mark. Hey, Marky, how's it going? Long time no see. Well, I've been right here. Where you've been? Welcome back. Hopefully things have been all right. Come on in, grab a chair. There's still seats available. We one-shot that so it doesn't repost us. We're gonna keep buffing for now. Miller is seeing I was not even human or unholy. Really poor soul, yeah. That's a good point.
Back to the pit.
Midnight's picked up Rums at a hotel and brought him to a seminar he was doing. Driver, crit. His car broke down, so he wound up doing it. Man, Pineapple. I told, it was just last night, wasn't it? That was like, you have all these random, I mean, I believe them obviously, but you have all these like awesome random life stories like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sweaty palms, seek champion ones will end you. They're rough. Let's keep buffing our crit. Octopath Traveler, when's it going to be on PC? I heard about that, but when are they actually doing it? Do they have a release on it?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I mentioned him. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, Pineapple. Always down to hear a Pineapple story. How you doing, Strange Trees, by the way? Welcome back in. Don, welcome back. Good thing I didn't crit. June 7th. Whoa, what? That's way closer than I thought. Oh, I did. I'm so excited. I'm going to stream it. Hopefully it's a good thing for me to stream so that I can continue streaming it, maybe as the split, but I'm absolutely planning on streaming Mario Maker 2. And it's going to be so oversaturated when I first stream it, but you know what? I'm excited for it. There's even going to be like a world record leaderboard thing, which is, you know, right up my alley. Let's go and heal. Some of these weird Starborn crystal monsters just ruin the Midler's life. Sorta. He summoned the meteor, and the meteor caused this stuff. So in a roundabout way, yeah. How you doing, non-existent? I've been hitting Death's Door 3 times the pot. Just kept healing the group, knocking him out of the pot. Well, that's a dangerous way to do the hag, I suppose. But if it works. So yeah, you did. West Ham United into the best team. Didn't you say you're gonna up the difficulty again? Because you're just destroying. 1 health left, that sucks. Let's go back to buffing. You did? You already upped it again? Let's get our post refreshed. Let's get rid of that extra stress. The Void Rift, pretty much. And his only regret is he didn't live long enough to see it take effect. It's his only regret. This guy lured women to do terrible things to them and kill them, and he made pig monsters, and he turned cannons onto innocent townfolk. He did all these terrible things. He doesn't regret any of them. His only regret is he didn't live long enough to see this also be destroyed. Like, what a great guy. Pretty fun at parties, I bet. Should have went ahead and got rid of that. Oh well, we'll buff again. Okay, blood to people party, yeah. The poor Miller. Why'd you do it, Grandma? Because it was freaking hilarious? Grandpa. You guys take it easy. I mean, we've only been crit, like what, once or twice, but we're marked. I don't want crit against marked target. I might as well just leave that there now. Good crit, that gives her additional protection. Hey, Polywash, welcome in. How you doing, Polywash? We'll buff again. Keep these crits going. We're definitely getting rid of that one.
Confidence surges as the enemy
5 tiers above Sociopath. Yeah. That's putting it lightly, probably. Honestly. Good dodge. So for anyone that hasn't seen the Color Madness was the final DLC for Darkest Dungeon. It's $5, although it might be on sale right now on Humble, because Humble is having a huge spring sale. I know Darkest Dungeon's on sale. It includes 3 new dungeons, including this one, which is an endless mode. And it includes a whole variety of new monsters. It includes a wandering boss, which can be pretty deadly. It's an okay expansion. Like, it's not Crimson Court, right? Crimson Court was a full expansion. I wish this one had been like that. It's still good. It's still more Darkest Dungeon. Endless mode does get old, though, for sure. It's on sale for $4. Thank you, Snowblind. But, yeah, it's good. If you have any questions about how Endless works or anything like that, just let me know, or maybe I'll just talk about it anyway. What else am I going to talk about? I could tell stories about peeing on kids and stuff, but that's old hat, as they say. I've been asked a lot, what are your thoughts on Darkest 2? Kind of like the teaser and the whole snowy. Yeah, me too. I like snowy. Yeah, no worries. I'm fine re-answering things. So I like snowy themed things in general. Of course, more Lovecraftian stuff is good. More Darkest Dungeon is good. So I'm really excited about Darkest Dungeon 2. I hope that if there's like a streamer early release or some kind of beta that even I can't stream, I'm hoping that I'm somehow included in that. Of course, I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good for me. I think it's going to be good for the channel. But yeah, I really like the snowy aesthetic in general with games. Like, those are some of my favorite levels, and I look for those levels in games. Even going back to thinking about, like, you know, the original Donkey Kong, or not original, but the Donkey Kong on Super Nintendo, right? I can remember when you first get to the snowy area and you're going through a normal jungly area and then it starts slowly transforming into like a blizzard. Like, those things in all games, for some reason, I really like. But of course, I'm a fan of fall and winter in general, so maybe that's why. So yeah, I'm excited about it for many reasons, for sure. Original chips, Sour Punch straws. I'm almost out of Sour Punch straws now. One of my favorite candies, though. I don't even like a lot of candy anymore, but those still gotta have them. Good RNG, went to sleep. Crap machine was unplugged. Or CPAP. Sorry. Crap machine. I'm sorry, I misread that. I had breathing problems. 4 hours, you were asleep. Finally woke up and discovered it. Sore chest, had stopped breathing multiple. That's crazy. That's scary, man. Gives severe sleep apnea. Horrible migraine. Haven't been able. I'm sorry. Pilot wash. I'm sorry I called it a crap machine. Maybe it was. It stopped working. That's scary stuff, Pilot Wash. I'm sorry. So, that's a good deal. Ancestral on sale for that, I think, anyway. I'm biased a little bit, though. Endless, though I only tried it like 5 times. Wonder if I can get 300 without virtue cheesing. Hate to do that. I think you can get there without virtue cheesing. What team did you use? I can tell you what team I think is the best to get there. If you want. It's not a conventional team. I have a great place for you. I said winter, not Hoth. There's a difference. There's a difference. How much do we have left on there? We'll use it. Mountain of Madness. Yeah, me too. To the fights, the horrors. Yeah, like, it's kind of interesting because we assume, and based on what it says at the beginning of this game, we assume that this eldritch horror was released from below the manor, right? That door that he found down in the ruins below the manor. And but I mean, it's obviously not isolated there. And does that mean they're there's more of it in other places, like there's more of this eldritch evil that is separate from it, or did it get out of the hamlet in general and infect the rest of the world? But we get to see, who knows how much, but we get to see at least a piece of the outside world of the hamlet. And I've actually talked about that a lot with when I've been playing. It's like, I wonder what the rest of the world's like. Like, how bad is the rest of the world that these people are coming to the hamlet? You know, there's not... This jester isn't looking for gigs in taverns out in the world, you know. He's coming here to fight evil for a paycheck. Like, what is the rest of the world like if that's the case? So we get to figure that out. DK. We're called... So it's in Star Wars lore, there's an ice ball, except for volcanic rifts where juggle-like flourishes. It's one of the cool... Yeah, that's really awesome. Yep. I didn't know the name of it, but I remember seeing something like that. Like a concept art or something. Vessel Jester, Hyman, Leper, Vessel Jester, Showbreaker. So, if you're trying to go the furthest possible in Endless, first off, I mean, virtue cheesing, if you want to go as far as possible, is almost mandatory, right? But you have to think about what can end your run. What ends your run in Endless? Now, if you have a great team, of course you can get unlucky with anything, but even if you have a great team, eventually you're going to succumb to disease. So I feel like if you are trying to go to as far as you can in Endless, you need to bring someone that can deal with disease when you camp, and that's the Plague Doctor. So currently the record for a run, an Endless run, that includes Reflection, so the newest version of Endless, is a Abomination, Occultist, Plague Doctor, Jester. That team. You have healing, you have stuns, you have disease removal, you have Death's Door recovery removal, and you have incredible damage from the Transformed Abomination. Transformed Abomination, the furthest I've ever made it with a Reflection is with double Abomination. And I think we could have been infinite if we had a better Reflection. But the Transform Abomination, if you give him crit trinkets and you buff him with a Jester, he can delete the first two enemies over and over. Like, just non-stop delete them. Because Rake buffs itself, and then also the crit buff of the Abomination buffs his damage, and he has a camp buff that buffs his damage. The Abomination can just rip through. I think he does it better than the Leper. Honestly. And so it's a really good team. So if you haven't tried Frontline Transform Abomination at Endless, you should try it out. Give him crit, give him Jester buffs. He's a machine. Saw the Hamlet were to make it really good. Yeah, I mean, CRPG, yeah. 2 days of abusive. No time to explain, you must lurk. Alright, Raider, thank you for the lurk. Well, everything's alright. Focus Snowblind. First phase of the Sleeper with that comp. Well, the Sleeper only has a certain number of actions per round, right? And so you're not always you still cleave the 2 front crystals down every round, and the Jester doesn't always have to buff. So the Jester does attack a bit. The Plague Doctor also attacks, right? So a lot of it is damage to the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor is not just there for stuns and for disease removal. Plague Doctor can do pretty good damage, whether it's through Blight or even through their bleed.
Precision and
Song. Nobody does it, Leper. Or does someone else? Not me, you know. I don't. It's PJ is Death, who comes in here occasionally. He won the Red Hook competition. I got second. We used very similar teams, too. And I think if I had more time and a different Reflection, I could have won, but it was only a weekend. We only had a weekend to do it. Review description, again, guys. It's basically a top-down view that you generally can control with your mouse. Isometric is a top-down view. So, kind of like when I'm playing Dragon Age, and you see me in tactical mode when I zoom back up into the sky. Pretty much that. Mr. Joke, no! I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Sorry, Jeep. I would have got to it. It was in the Atom box. You just didn't give me enough time to look at the Atom box. How you doing, Jeep? Welcome in. Good crit. Yeah, looking down. Party from south. Yep. Yep. Crit.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
Please obey. I got timed out. It's alright. Jeep likes the abuse. So I wonder what the next iteration of Jeep will be. Do you know Jeep? For those of you that don't know, the first iteration of Jeep was Jeep would come in, he would say, "Is this the place where I get so and such?" Every stream. And then after a while, Jeep just stopped doing that. And I got sad. And Jeep would come in, he would say hello, and I was like, "Jeep, you haven't been asking if this is a place for so and so for a while." And so then one day, Jeep started posting a joke a day. Not sure what will be next. Vogon poetry or something. 1 second timeout. Yeah. About the pair of best friend monkeys that work Amazon. They are prime mates. It's long so well with Larkin. Ugh. Take it easy. It's a good thing that didn't crit. You're bad. Vogon poetry, please. Elcor Shakespeare, yeah. Either is allowed here. What was that? You had to share it because it made you cringe earlier. Okay, antivenom for sure. So, hopefully get a great heal here. I don't know what's going on in our Vestals, guys. We had this last night. I talked about it last night, too. I believe I said something like, we keep getting down to death's door or almost death's door, and the Vestals instantly like, hold my holy water, crit heal. Every time we get low. I'm not complaining, but geez. Ladies man. Ladies man. Sorry. Disco is in my head. Getting ready for Twitch Sings. What if I cheesed it? What if I agreed to the Twitch Sings bounty, and then I went and recorded some kind of like epic version of the song from YouTube, and then I just lip synced, right? People can lip sync at like the Super Bowl, then I can do it on Twitch, right?
The instruments pause, but the symphony
Staying alive.
Continue.
That's the worst kind. What was that? William Shatner doing Staying Alive? Should be funny. Fair Richard Simmons like. Ride the pony, ride the pony. Swineskeever is scary. Swineskeever is one of the... it's the champion boss for the Warrens. And PTSD is real. It's post-traumatic Swineskeever disorder. Because he can absolutely destroy your life. We gotta kill him. Iron's back. Sorry, I tell him. This can give disease. It was the count. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. Let's no political stuff, please. On either side. Killing you, even if it's a joke. If your head's killing you, well, I'll kill you. I hope so. It's a good attitude to have. $12. Bone Bear. Let's do the Chain Warrens on Bloodmoon. Okay, that's fine. We got lucky. He used Spit to roast. It didn't apply anything, and it didn't crit. Like, that's extremely lucky. He can hit... he can do an AoE.
Obliterated.
Yeah, we just don't do, like, we talk about a lot of stuff, but we don't do political or religious or things like that because, you know what, a lot of people play video games or come to Twitch to watch to get out of that sort of stuff. You know what, to forget about that kind of crap, not have to deal with it one way or the other. And I'm not saying which view I have on either of those topics personally, and it doesn't matter. You know, we're playing games, we're chilling. So, I mean, that's why the rule exists. Instead of I really need to kill him. Instead of buffing, I'm going to bleed him. Good crit. Next hit, calling it now. Probably has, I think, doesn't light, well, we're not in Zero Light. But in Zero Light, like Torchless Bloodmoon's Swine Hooker has like a 20% crit or something. It's insane. It really, really is insane. I didn't mean insanity. Exactly. You know who? Voldemort, yeah. He who must not be named. Perfect. Swine Skeever is dead. He only got one hit in. Hey, Smork. Me smash. How you doing, Smork? Doing the Twitch Sings thing. Can you post it in Discord too? Alright. Let's go back to buffing. We're good on stress. This guy can just do y'all, man, this isn't even Zero Light. Oh, it's so crazy how much less stress you get with any kind of light other than Zero. Well, not any kind, but this kind of light. Man, is this what it's like? I had forgotten. I mean, I know we did Crimson Court last night, but triples, vomit pig, pineapple. I don't want to seize.
Eradicated.
I need to draw her. That's awesome, Rose. Yeah. Definitely let me see it, and don't be like. I mean, I don't know how good of a painter or drawer you are, but either way, yeah, don't be afraid to post it. If you don't want to post it, you can send it to me. New comments glorious. The only thing flat earthers have to fear is fear itself. Ha ha ha. Himio, you're back! No! Week 66. It's gonna be available as a hero in DD2. Bad stun. I mean, all things considered, like, it would be worse if this landed on someone else, but now she has minus 10% health, and that's gonna absolutely come into effect against the, it could come into effect as a Miller and the Sleeper, yeah. Was it good for motion and splatter effects? I can't remember. There's been, I mean, I'm sure there's been other ones too, but I feel like there was a game that utilized that sort of effect. Oh, you still post it when it's done? Yeah, sounds good, Rose. Let's call it an oof. Truth. The truth of the oof. Truth. Week 66, Pythons. How you doing, Pythons? Call me, maybe. Maybe, I can't remember. Bad dodge. I stay up till 2 a.m. for work. What time is it where you are now, Sokar? What is with these team comps, man? Truth. Next kid word? Oh, that's already existed. That's already not even in vogue anymore. In vogue? Who says that? In vogue. Gucci trying to set up. Place it for October. Call email. Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, goo. Kane, we saw what diseased. Vogue magazine, you think? Ha 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 ha. Get that stun, please. When Torchlight Frontier ready? What you talking about, Don? Torchlight Frontier? Oh, the third Torchlight game? I don't know. I opened my mouth about stress. I sure did. Here they came. That's exactly what happened, too. It's like, oh, this feels so good to not have things hitting us for so much stress. And Darkest Dungeons are like, not worried about stress, are we? Here, have Swine Drummer, and followed by 3 Vomit Pigs, followed by a Ghoul, a Vomit Pig, and another Swine Drummer. See how he likes that. Good crit. We'll just keep him stunned, it'll be alright. Alright, the great in-between. Hey there, Mildred. What trinket you got? She always gives you the same trinket the first time. The Locket. So Locket makes so Reaping does no damage to them. Get 40% blight resist, plus 3 speed, extra damage versus the Miller. The other thing about the trinket is it makes him take stress or something at the beginning of the fight. It's kind of a weird thing, and that doesn't really do anything, but it's kind of an interesting interaction. There's 2 outside the announce. Not really. They did a couple of two very small interviews. Neither of them were too enlightening, though. Oh, that look at your stress. I know. We did get the disease, which, I mean, stress we can get rid of. We have the Jester. We have so much crit. We're going to be able to camp before the Miller. Like, I'm not too concerned with stress until we get to the Miller and the Sleeper. But the disease is really unfortunate. What's the laudanum for? It's for these. It's for these. One might say I should use it on those. It's just so we might as well. So laudanum gets rid of horror. Horror. For a good time. Sleeper is... so this is the Miller. And the Sleeper is the next one. So it's the end of the meter after this meter. Usually it's... So the thing about calling it by kills is kind of weird because you can actually get to the Miller or the Sleeper in different kill amounts depending on how the spawns go and how fast your team kills. But Sleeper is usually around like 60 to 80 or so, depending on the team. I know kills increase the meter, but we absolutely made it to the Miller on different kill amounts when we were doing the 4 of a kind challenge. Carbide Giant, don't you put that evil on me. Team comp for Endless. It's good, but it can't go forever. I like it too, but it can't go forever because disease will eventually get it.
Anybody want some cornbread?
Hey, Cletus. 60 days. 60 kills. Did I say days? Remember on clock 28 hours, your first weeks. Oops. Hey, Stone. I'm glad you're enjoying the game.
Two-time Murano chicken champ right here.
The urinal. This guy. This guy.
It's easy. Just always crit and always dodge.
Now let's see if we dodge an attack.
Simple.
Come on, dodge. We just did the crit. Dodge, 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 dodge.
The cube
That is not a dodge.
of death. Good luck.
We got crit. Am I a vampire or a dragon? Whatever I am, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Dragon. Dragon, dragon. Hey, Neo. Welcome in. This is worrisome. That's fine. What run is this? This is a run 20. Week 66 on run 20. Game equals 4 hours in real life. Not quite, but I know what you mean. 2 more weeks after this. Vacation. you doing, Reezy? What are you doing for vacation? Are you actually going anywhere? Or are you doing like staycationing, so to say? Pythons is dead. Wait, what is that emote? Explicit? I see. I see. Let's go and use a bandage here. Time for one of those good crit heals. So those players look game on Steam. It's called Lisa. It's a trailer. It looks like Undertale, except it's a dark comedy. And you're a really fat, bad, and gross dude. No. Instantly bought it. It's with a family. Sounds good. Sounds good.
The bigger the beast,
Hopefully you enjoy your vacation.
the greater the glory.
Sure you will. Super News channel, gotcha. I know the name, but I've never watched. I know the name, but I don't know their channel, if that makes sense. Bald, not bad. Gotcha, okay. Keep on buffing. For vacation over 5 years. Man, it's probably been... I haven't had a real vacation in over 4. And that was only a 3-day vacation. So I don't even know if that counts. That's alright. Vacation again someday. Maybe. Lisa, it's very good. Highly recommend it. Hey, Jimison, how's it going? Spouting your P's and Q's in there because you call people out for being idiots. I won't be in there. I won't be in there. You trying to say I'm an idiot sometimes? I don't think so, other than me joking around. 2 weeks and 2 weeks. We all are. I guess it depends on the topic, huh?
A victory.
Talk a lot in other chats. Yeah, that's why I tell people here, like, when people say something, they, like, correct it, and they're like, sorry, I didn't mean to type the wrong word. I'm like, don't worry about it. We know what you mean. Like, who cares? Now, if someone's actually being, you know, a jerk or something, I'll let them know. But, for the most part, we don't have to worry about those things here. Vaccine spoilers. That's about all I've done too. That and what else? There was that one person I told, and then there were people that try to tell me to run the channel differently. Like the first time they're ever in the channel. You should think about talking less. Be better content. Oh, thank you, person that's been here for 2 minutes. Instead of going to a stream that is ran differently and that you like how they run things better. Yeah, let me just change this stream that I've been doing for 2 years in this manner. I'm sorry. Whatever was I thinking? Shut up and stack the wood. Oh, I can talk and stack wood at the same time. Just sit back and watch. Play the game. We're just talking about random things. When you play Lisa, it's possible for your party members to permanently die. Press the ban button. What to do? Are you still blind? Still blind, thank you for the lurk. Hanging out. Talking to your own stream. Don't know. We're gonna have Stress Hill here at some point. Not yet though. Sugar pizza. Never mind. It's too cheesy. Ha ha ha. Crit. Sure, ever since stumble upon it. Now, only I had the fun support every month. Oh, hey, Red Apples. No worries, man. Red Apples, I appreciate the kind words and the sentiment, but you've heard me say it, right?
Decimated.
That's why the giveaways here are not sub-only. That's why you don't have to be a subscriber to get a name in the game. It's all time-based. Time supports the channel. There are a lot of ways to support the channel that don't cost anything. And whether you want to sub or not, you know, if you can't or if you don't want to.
Join us or die, Master.
Never seen this mob before. Which mob were you talking about, Dan? Dan! Thank you for the gift sub to Red Apples. Red Apples, welcome into the sub club. Thank you, Dan, for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Red Apples. Look at that. Appreciate you, Dan. Which mob were you talking about? Are you wearing Darth Maul? No, it's a Batman shirt. It's a word art shirt. Let me show you. So I have 2 word art shirts. This one's Batman, right? and it's like a yellowy green, but all this part of Batman is words revolving around Batman. So, you know, it says like Batman, and it says like Bruce Wayne and other Batman words, and it's small text that make a picture. It probably says orphan on there somewhere. But anyway, what I was saying, Red Apples. Thank you, Dan. What I was saying is, like, I understand if someone wants to support the stream financially but can't, no worries. Like, don't feel bad about it at all. If you're hanging out, you're lurking, you're spending time here, you're supporting the stream that way.
A new subscriber.
I've absolutely been in this situation. I'm not that far removed now, where additional $5 a month could mean the difference between an extra dinner, like, you know, eating a meal one day, or it could mean the difference in being able to, like, pay the electricity. So never feel bad about spending time here and not financially supporting. Weeboo looking for hentai. You came to the right place. Thank you for the follow. And Dan, thank you for another gift sub to Aixa, to Analagrome, to Miss Soap, to Selwitty, to Silly Kitty 22. Good lord, man. Thank you, Dan. Again. Dan, I appreciate you. Thank you for the gift subs. And Matt, thank you for the gift sub to Pedis. Pedis BG. Works at the sub club. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Dan. Alright, where was I? Bat related words. How you doing, Ninda? Welcome in. How you doing, Tet? I feel like I was missing something while I was saying that. Server Hugh yells, singing such. Explicit profanity or something like that? Something profanity? Excess profanity? That's the name. Should be yourself unless you can be Batman. Then you should be Batman. Switch being buggy? What do you mean, Stonebladed? Excessive profanity. Yeah, that's the one. Well, now did you give out in the game? Chill out, too.
Our community.
Thank you, Red Apples. I'm almost caught up. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm caught up. I got some crits on me. Cell, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Those of you that just got gift bombed by Dan and Matt.
A new subscriber.
And count me out.
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Count me out. Building an army. Count me out. Thank you for the gift subs to... the African name is the name of some kind of bird. I remember. They told me that like a year ago. Some kind of bird. So, thank you for the gift sub to African, to Dez, and to Nibu. I know these names. Count me out. Thank you for the gift subs. Holy crap. Goal! We get to do a Steam giveaway. What's happening in this? Good thing I'm just, like, able to go through the motions. We're going to do a Steam giveaway. We're going to give away a Steam key to someone in this channel after this dungeon. You don't have to be a subscriber to enter, just a follower. Count me out. Thank you also. Guys, much love to Count Me Out, to Matt Diesel, and to Dan Boozer. Dan, what mob were you talking about? I'm sorry. We got the goal. So, we get to camp here. So, until Wednesday, and it becomes available. Oh, no worries, Pwned. It's all good, man. Thank you, Pwned. Sorry to you, it was random. This I went to. I was wondering. I had to read very carefully, Matt. I had to read very carefully. Anytime you give a gift sub, I have to double check the name. We're gonna do buffs. So I'm gonna do Tiger's Eye. We'll do Unparalleled Finesse. I'll probably do Protection. I might do Armor Piercing. Statue of Adam in Dark Dungeon 2. Oh, that would be incredible, but that won't happen. Oh, the Undead Horse. Yeah, it's a Color of Madness only mob. I really like that one. Hey, Metal Thug, welcome in. How you doing, Metal Thug?
A moment of respite.
Might as well feast. We have so much. Laughing after all the names hit your way. Mini boss, that would be incredible too. I don't think anything like that will happen, guys, but if they do a Kickstarter at all and we, you know, can channel enough money to like buy one of the design a boss slots or something, maybe we can do that together. That would be awesome too. I'm gonna give the crit chance to our I'm just going to give it to the Hiveman. Because he has riposte. So I can give our entire team armor piercing, which will help out a bit going forward. Yeah. Let's be offensive. Not offensive, but offensive. Alright. Name the coach. Community boss. That would be amazing if we could do that. I don't know if they're going to do that kind of thing again, but that would be amazing. Alright. One more wave, and then after that wave, we have the Miller fight. This team's going to get some Miller. Blazing on you. Why not one that pees on you? So we get extra damage versus marked, extra debuff chance. The enemies all have extra speed and extra protection. We just got a camp buff that gives us all armor piercing. Ugh. R. Kelly. I used to have like 2 or 3 R. Kelly songs in my everything playlist, and I have now removed them. I know you can separate the person from the artist, you can separate the art from the person, but I just feel like I don't want to support anyone like that in any way. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this minus crit debuff. Snowy games for Halloween this year, you can play. I've already played it, that's the problem. My wife and I played Until Dawn when it came out, so we played it quite a bit. We actually really liked the game. It's Miller time. There's a limit, yeah, exactly. How you doing, Reaper? Good dodge. Yeah, he did. He did. There's video and stuff of him not just peeing on people, right? I mean, if R. Kelly is a 20-year-old guy and there's a 20-year-old girl, they mutually agree for him to pee on them. Like, I think that's gross, but, you know, more power to them if they're all right with it. But it's another thing because he was, I mean, I'm not going to get into it too much, but he was doing it to underage girls. And using, like, he was using his celebrity status to basically have, like, almost like a harem of underage girls that he would kind of force to do whatever he wanted to do with. Gonna win the giveaway today. Song, surprises. Do it in public. Europhiliac. It's here in your county. Town called Haines City. Like though, like a genuine fever dream caught on film. Yeah. Great music. It's great ones are into weird crap like that. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate.
Our community grows.
Soul Rager. Soul Rager, thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and take this out with our highest accuracy move. I think we can probably start switching. We can stress you a little bit more. So none of these cause stress inherently. Dodges. Nimini? Yeah, exactly. Can I become your waifu? Sorry, weeaboo. That's not my persuasion. I'm not. I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say it. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Everyone's waifu. Pookie. My door just opened very slowly, and it's extremely bright in here, like I'm staring into the sun. And it's dark out there, so I couldn't see anything. My door opens slowly, and a hand creeps in. It's the mod wife. I mean, she doesn't like that name.
I didn't say that.
He will join us or die.
So stabilized after the blood issues? Yes. As stable as it can be on Champion Dungeons. Dan, thank you for gifting a sub to Weeaboo looking for hentai. Dan, thank you for the gift sub. 11 sandwiches to Dan. For anyone that's new to the channel, wondering what's going on, why this like slightly invisible predator weapon, predator noodle or whatever, was attacking me. That's my wife. I mean, the noodle is not my wife. That sounds weird. That noodle's my wife. The beatings commence. Morale will improve. Appreciate your effort. Your effort here. Have a sub. Abusive relationship. Yeah. More ice cream for her. She needs her sugar fix. You want some ice cream?
Yeah, but I don't have any.
She doesn't have any. Bone Bearer is not good. So the Bone Bearer, it buffs the entire team, enemy team. Whoa, 25% additional damage. Due to life confirmed. But not only that, if we kill any of these, it will just res them if we leave a corpse. So we need to kill it first. Good crit. The Predator Noodle. It's my noodle life sends a no. Please don't do this. Good, we're fine. She just fed me something. Did you guys see that? So she's gonna have Desta recovery for the rest of this. Minus accuracy, minus damage, minus speed, and extra stress for the whole thing. Random things in my mouth. Clipped. You misspelled Europhiliac? Well, I mean, it's not every day you use that word. Well, I mean, it's not every day I use that word. Corpses stick around, and Endless thought they were crystals. They do turn into crystals, but if we're fast and we get a corpse spawn, and that's still up, and it depends on how many you kill. It's buff. Colombia is not just coffee and drugs. So when I said that, we had someone talk in chat right afterwards, and they were like, no, I'm from Colombia. It's pretty much coffee and drugs. The quietest I've ever been on the stream. I know you asked 2 questions, but promise that will be the last one for a while. Have problems with Dark Stage 3. Your comp is Vestal, Plate Doctor, Houndmaster, Hellion. That's what I use. Have to stun the assist of the Plate Doctor. Then usually need to kill it with both the Hellion and the Houndmaster. And the only time you can attack the Mammoth, you get a crit. And all this time you're taking damage. So if you stun the cyst, it's a little bit of a risk, but if you stun the cyst, you should have 1 round where you can damage, right? So you stun the cyst, or the stalk rather. Stun the stalk, and then you hit it once, and then you hit the cell once, and then the next round you kill the stalk, and then you hit the cell once or twice. I mean, it's not gonna be hopefully too long before I'm there, and so you can maybe see it in an example for it. But you do sometimes, careful, lady. You do sometimes get in that rhythm where you don't end up getting to attack the cell. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, though, if you save a camp and you camp after every single cell fight, you have a pretty good recovery, even if that fight takes a long time. I know that's probably not all that too helpful. And yeah, don't worry about asking questions. OD'd on the devil's beans, probably. Giving us a peep show. Yeah. Best purchase ever. What the heck is that? The peep? Or, yeah, because of the green screen, the yellowy color gets out a little bit. Alright, it's Miller time. It's Miller time.
Hey everybody, my name's Cletus.
Hi, Cletus.
Anybody want some cornbread?
You leaving? I mean, get out of here. I don't want to be Cletus. Take that horn off of it. I don't want to be Cletus. Hey everybody, it's Miller time! It's 5 o'clock somewhere, they say. Right now that 5 o'clock is right here.
Looks so happy.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's high noon. I'll get close tonight. I don't know. It might be worth using Mildred's Locket here. I think it is actually. Accuracy and crit. Crit is very good, but no damage from Reaping, plus light resist, plus extra damage to the Miller. I think it's worth for this fight. It's Miller time. It's the hero we deserve. Alright, let's go, guys. Did I just mispronounce guys?
Yes.
Let's go, dice. Onward to the Miller. Why do I have to go sell it? Store for hundreds of uses. Smelling salts, post-it stuff. Scratches out of wood, furniture, ice cream toppings. Lay down. Get to it. Involuntary Cletus. Alright, here's the Miller. We got a really good team for this. How you doing, Bucket? Welcome in. Dogma, how you doing, by the way? Hi, bye. Good to see you. How's it going? Hi, bye. Sorry if I missed anyone's messages. We're kind of playing around here. I told you. I told them too. It's like, is it cooler out there now? It wasn't before. So this team is very good against the Miller. It's one reason I brought it. The Miller has two main things that just took the fan away from my feet. Thanks. Is it cooler out there? The Miller has two main threats. He has the Reaping, which is a huge AoE that does big damage. And then he also will summon mobs, like you just saw. And if he summons a farmhand, he can have them guard him. The reason this team is so good is Riposte hits their Reaping, and we can break the guard, and it's just a really good team against the Miller in general. Gar, thank you for the host. Deathless challenges. Huh, I wonder why that is. I've already done several Deathless challenges on this stream. I've done Torchless Deathless Bloodmoon before. Welcome back, Mighty Grunts. How you doing, Mighty Grunt? Just familiar. Oh, you can't get over how much the Ancestor does, yeah. Sounding with your cam, bro. I wonder what. I wonder what that is. Toys everywhere. The end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. Just begin. Gonna post in Discord. Yeah. What? No, please don't ride on me. You see that? What's wrong with this person? I'm trying to talk to Gar here. Gar, what did you find? Sorry, my wife was about to start riding on my cheek. Chat 4% Adam's voice, 2% Dark's Dungeon, 2% other. Good crit riposte kill. You personally. Where you can't sell people, you get. Sell them? You can sell people? No, Eagles, I haven't done that. I don't think it'd be too bad to do that. Don't ride on me. I don't think that would be too bad. Just don't, please. Eagles, but no, I have not done it personally. This is the easiest Miller of my life. Holy crap. It's a Twitch extension that lets viewers help hurt you in Dark Souls. Are we in like middle school? Is this what's going on?
Yes.
So tired, just fell asleep. The Baron went really easily too. This is literally the easiest Miller I've ever had. What the crap? What does she ride on me? It looks like a 3-year-old rode a pea. That's all. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's like a 3-year-old rode a pea on me. Pay bits to reduce your issue to 1, make you invisible. Take souls away? That sounds fun. I've been peed on by my wife. No!
That's great.
Oh, R squared, why, you jerk? No! We were just talking about R. Kelly. Quote 1657. Worst year of my life, 1657.
Fitting that he find rest upon the dead he harrowed so fruitlessly.
Let her win so easily. I don't know, I'm trying to do a stream.
Corrupted curiosities, begging for examination.
I feel so defeated.
Good.
See, this is what happens. She asks me about these quotes sometimes. You can use a key here for loot. She asks me about quotes. She'll come in here or she'll go on the channel and she'll see quotes. And she's like, why would you have said that? How did that come up? That's how. Alright, this is crappy loot. Alright, let's continue. On our way to the sleeper. Defeated Two if you got peed on. M versus P and P.
A cosmic
2 Tide Masters. There's a lot of stress. The Savage I'm not too worried about, but I mean, we can't attack these. Challenging me to urinal chicken? Why? I think I would win. I think I got that one in the bag.
Two-time mural.
As long as I'm not like,
Right here.
it's not a vertical challenge or something. As long as she's not standing on a level above me. If that's the case. Maybe I'm not gonna have the upper hand, but what'd the bot say? If only I bought pineapple, he could pee on that tree. Let's see if we can stun the big crab. Man, the last 2 random quotes are about peeing. Now, you might say, oh, that's weird. The bot just had multiple quotes about peeing right after Adam talked about peeing. That's unusual. It's not, because like 20% of the bot quotes are about pee, probably. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. One prior. Yeah, I peed off a cliff. Was a little kid at the bottom of it with his face up. God. Upping the percentage, 1p at a time. So he's gonna end up attacking. We can't stun it. Happens if you pee out of the back window of an SUV when it's driving down the highway. You were staying up in the trunk, peeing out of the window about the tailgate. You know the answer. Didn't Mythbusters do something like that? I mean, not with pee though. Okay, she has the 10-point bleed. Stress to be 1p at a time. Get arrested? That's the correct answer. Let's get rid of this bleed. What?
I'm paying all your pineapples.
What the crap? My wife is a menace. So I have a bag of mixed dried fruit, and she came in and just ate all of my favorite one out of it. She literally picked through it and ate nothing else other than my favorite one of the dried fruits. And then she goes, I think they're all gone. She is a raccoon. Backs into the car all over you. Test peeing in the third rail. Yeah, we talked about that last night. My favorite, dried pineapple. Yeah, we talked about that one last night, yeah. Now it's dried fruit. Yeah. Okay, so if we gas, I'm not too worried about. It does cause stress, but it's not a huge deal. Nah. It's totally the best. It's added sugar. Of course it is, yeah. I would agree. Let's get rid of that debuff. What pineapple? A dried pineapple. Are you a dried pineapple? You hate dried fruit and you hate pineapple. He's right there, Phantasma. He literally just posted above you. What a jerk. So your wife against you, casting stress IRL. It's true. Good dodge there. Ooh, another good dodge. pepper spray out of a passenger window of a moving vehicle. Not go very well at all. Care for fresh pineapple. You love pineapple juice, dry pineapple. I like pineapple in pretty much every form I've ever had it. Dried, straight off the cob.
Wait, what?
Twitch chat. Kill over from a hard sack. 30 damage or post. I didn't. Oh, yeah, we have Legendary Bracer. Legendary Bracer plus we have camp buffs, yeah. So we have Unparalleled Finesse, which gives plus 20% melee, and then we have Legendary Bracer for plus 20% melee. Survival in Dragon Age, yes. Hey, Lovey, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Let's go ahead and finish the Squiffy Ghast off. Love harvesting them fresh pineapples in the fields. I'll tell you what. You guys seen what pineapples grow on, right? See what pineapples grow on? How far do I need to go? Just the end of this. We need to kill the sleeper. Pineapple on the cob. There you go, finally. It's like everyone just glossed over that one. No, Metal Thug said it, yeah. Fresh pineapple. The weird thing about pineapple is that because the reason why if you keep eating pineapple it feels like it's burning you is because it's literally trying to eat you at the same time. I mean, basically. Is that weird? Name's Cletus. Anyone wants some pineapple on the cob? It does sound like something Cletus might say. The Shieldbreaker went to Death's Door against the Bone Bearer fight before the Miller. So the Bone Bearer was giving everyone a plus 25%, and then she got hit by 2 of the skeletons. Let's actually stun here. Tell you the best beef roast you made a slow cooker you got from 1980s. That's really old beef roast. Unopened. Got it for free in perfect condition. Can't even get replacement parts for it anymore. Some wording for use of polarized plugs. Did you never saw it before? Where'd you get that, Rix? Don't mind me asking. I don't feel like it's burning you. If you eat a lot of raw pineapple, like you cut open a pineapple and you start eating it, eventually it's going to start hurting your tongue and inside of your mouth. Maybe you've never eaten enough pineapple, but it does happen, and there's a reason for it. It's on Domino's Pizza, because generally the only way you'll eat Domino's Pizza is ham and pineapple. The acid, yeah. It's got like enzymes or something. It's like a combination. You eat pineapple, it eats back, yeah. She's over there messing my feet. How about once? Never felt it burning. Bye, lady. Love you. Of a house, disabled mother, gave it to your mom. Right times, gotcha. Well, obviously, a good deal. Burn your mouth, baby. Pineapple both have an enzyme, yeah. It's that enzyme, so it's a mixture of the enzyme that's trying to break down your tongue and the inside of your mouth and mix with the acid. I have feet, I do. Feet stream win. What color do I like? My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue. Burgers are dank. Is pineapple good for marinating meat? I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I never really thought about it. I mean, you know, I've had pineapple on burgers, like Metal Thug was talking about. I've definitely had pineapple on, you know, skewers and stuff, like shish kebabs, but... Feet is premium Snapchat. It's true. It's down proteins, yeah. But yeah, it's all true, true, Matt. Been peed on recently? Yeah. About 3 minutes ago. Alright, we don't even need this, but... See, with something sweet, never tried it? I don't know. I guess it depends. Yeah.
Reality
Subscriber cam.
regained.
Favorite color is pancakes. Like pineapple on their pizza. I don't care what people like on their pizza as long as it's not hurting anyone else. We literally had pizza tonight that had pineapple on it. We ordered 2 pizzas because I didn't feel like cooking. And my wife and my daughter got pineapple pepperoni, not pineapple and ham. And I got barbecue chicken and onion. But I don't care. What does it matter to me what other people eat? As long as they're not eating me or my loved ones. Otherwise, it doesn't bother me at all. Hey, Jafeep. How you doing, Jafeep? Welcome in. See if we can get the stun in here. Oh, no, we can't. I forgot. That's so stun resistant. Chicken pizza is expensive.
Our
Fashion
modest
pepper.
fellowship expands.
They've got no option to post about it. Just the email. Have you tried refreshing? I'm sure you have. Jafeep. Jafeep, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime here. Guys, if you are a subscriber, if you could drop some love and sandwiches for Jafeep, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Jafeep. Your Twitch Prime financially supports me and my family and stream. And also now you'll no longer get ads on the channel. You get to use all the emotes. But thank you again. Pizza's the Joey special, yeah. Several times. That is weird, Gruntwork. Just Twitch being twitchy, maybe. The Joey special. Well, thank you, Gruntwork, for the renew, and I will thank you again when it eventually pops up, I'm sure.
The wounds of
The testing is starting soon. So excited.
never hidden.
Yeah, I don't think I have time to do it because of this challenge, mainly. I initially wanted to, but I don't know if she'd be okay with me streaming it either. And I know I could reach out and ask Claire. I thought about asking her if she stopped by again, but she stopped coming to my stream. How you doing, Doom? Irish, thank you for the lurk. I doing Irish. What's the max crit percent? We've had 100%. We've had 100% crit on a Man-at-Arms. We had 100% crit on 3 Man-at-Arms. What a fun... They nerfed it, though. We can still get there. Still get to 100. God, Tet. Let's go ahead and keep buffing. See if we can get the stun in here. Mar target, that's true. But in the base game, without mods, you can still get to 100%. We did it with our 4 Man-at-Arms team, and it was crazy. 43 crit. Man, these buffs. Small Child says the horse is cool. Hey, Small Child. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. That was a mistake. I should have just shuffled her, so now we're not going to have that for the sleeper. Unless by some miracle she doesn't get attacked all the way till the sleeper, which is not going to happen. Keep on buffing. Daughter versus cool horses. Daughter versus everything. Good crit.
Hope you like the 80s.
Hey, wife of mine, thank you for the 88 bits. Compensating for you trying to destroy my life a minute ago. Thanks. But yeah, the sisters modded class. Thank you for the additional bits. Appreciate it. Bits for yourself, I'm sure. The sisters modded class, I really like them in general. I think it's one of the best artworks, Darkest Dungeon related artworks. And they do have a move that if the enemy is marked, it always crits. And I find that skill very important with dealing with their stress. Really fun class. Don't let Daughter versus everything look at chat. Hide. There's a button to hide chat. If you go and you click on the little like dots, you can hide chat. So good in sound effect, yeah. 1.21 gigawatts. Some dried pineapple, yeah. Same with Monk. The Monk is such an awesome character. It's a shame that he's overpowered. His kit is just too good. His everything has good numbers, but it's not even the numbers. It's just that his kit is just godly. The monk is just too good. Can use full screen, that's true too. But she was doing bit stuff, so I figured. Yeah. Either way, I suppose. That works too. Thanks, Pwned. Let's get rid of that. Try to get the stun in. Actually, we need to do... Yeah, it's fine. Crit. Full chat, hide stream. Theater mode plus F11. I usually watch in theater mode when I'm... God, I didn't... I saw that letter P drawn on my arm out of the corner of my eyes, and for a second I was like, what the crap is that? Doing the endless thingy? Yeah, we're doing all the way through the sleeper, because the sleeper is a required boss for this challenge. We're almost there. So we're only going through the sleeper. How you doing, Sith? Welcome back. Your team, 4+ multiple times around from crit repose. Right trinkets, probably too strong. Yes. Yeah, I mean, everything that he has is so strong. His riposte, I mean, he has reach, he has great damage. There's no downside. The only downside to the monk, really, I mean, I know he has some debuffs on like his heals and stuff, and he's optimal when you're interweaving his different skills together, but there's no real downside. The only downside is you can't use more than one monk on a team, and like, who the crap needs more than one monk? He just carries teams, he destroys things. Hey, Tina George, welcome back. Tina George, 1024, how you doing tonight? Well, it's called Sleeper. Sleep before getting to him. True. Oh, I hate this team. This is one of the deadliest teams in Champion Weald. So the Virago is going to mark us, and these two guys are just going to destroy us. We don't have a guard for the giant. More than one monk. Low base HP. 7-8 protection. Yeah. And he has that all those healing, like crit riposte healing your team. It's crazy. We gotta get through him. That's the thing. Hey Ashcore, how's it going? Good luck with the stuns. Yeah, thanks. This fight is probably harder than the sleeper, honestly. Be in the next run. Yes, it's very bad. You should feel ashamed. You're not the only one, though. But here's the thing. If run 20 fails, we probably won't have another stable run for a long time. Here we go. Come on, stun. How you doing, Kaz? Welcome in. 10. Confusion Spore, that's good. We don't want to see Tree Branch Smackdown. Oh, that sucks. So basically, if I jump ahead with any of the moves that she has, our Vestal is not going to be able to heal this round. So I actually have to move back. Good news is Tree Branch Smackdown can't hit back here. I was healing the T. Always heal for like 1 regardless of trinkets. That probably be about as good as Hyman in terms of damage reach. Wait, can he hit position 4? Lost single champion? No, not in this run. Or else I would have started over.
More shall gather.
If I lose a single person, we just start over.
Into the fray.
Big Joe!
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not.
Big Joe, thank you for hosting the raid. Those who come for Big Joe stream, welcome or welcome back. I'm Adam, this is Adam vs. Everything, and we are continuing our World First Challenge, which Big Joe is also doing. How's your run going, Big Joe? Any scary times tonight? Well, feel free to come in, hang out, lurk, participate, ask questions, whatever you want to do within reason. Here we go. Hey, Big Joe. 4, he can hit position 3 for a bit more damage. Gotcha. I couldn't remember. Art bonus damage. Oh, that's actually really good. Only an 8. Ugh. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. No crit. No crit. Everything's Syrian champion. It's true. That's absolutely true. Close calls with Knights this week. I've had several. We almost lost our run last night too. So Big Joe, word of warning. I don't know if it's true or not, but I kind of noticed it too. Luckily, I haven't been using it. And again, I don't know if it's true. You might want to have someone that's like proficient with mods to check the mod. But it's not the first person that's told me the fully lit darkness mod. Some people were saying that it feels easier than if you're not using it. And they can't tell if it's just RNG or if that it actually makes it so the zero torchlight doesn't have the detriment as normal as zero light. I don't know if that's true because when you're playing with it, it still spawns Shamblers. So just so, like I said, I don't know, but it might be worth having someone check. So if like Claire comes by your stream or, you know, I don't know who else you know that looks in the mods at all, but it might be worth checking out. This really sucks. Also not a challenge. It's placebo. It could be. Smoke count as real death. No, only things that send them to the graveyard. It's only a 40% stun chance. We might stun that one. I'm gonna heal. Seem normal to you? Worth looking. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm not saying it is that way or not. Just that more than one person has mentioned it to me. Ooh, it's good. Divided damage. The good news is that she's already been on death's door, so this isn't an extra debuff for her. We're also super fast, so we'll be able to get the heal in. Like, it's not good to be on death's door, obviously, but she's not gonna die. Not right now, anyway. Let's go ahead and holy water once. Torch negatives. Yeah. They were saying that they don't get crit as much and stuff like that with it, but don't know. I said it might be a placebo effect, or it just could be pure RNG.
Patched up. If only to bleed again.
Good dodge. Please don't get him to death's door. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No crystals! Oh, that's good. That's good. What about equal chance of killing them? This round, I mean. Keep the bus flowing. As much as I'm tempted to put damage in. 11 to 19. If that crits, we kill. If this crits, we deal 18. Let's go for the kill. 57% chance. Hey, Jeanette, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. 9. It's pretty good. Good dodge. Definitely Endless Harvest went in the run. No. Because they don't go to the... They don't go to... that's okay. It's not the best thing to see. They don't go to the graveyard, but I just don't want to do this again. It's part of it. I think we're going to recover. It's looking like we can recover. Depends on how Point Blank Shot treats us, I suppose. How you doing, Jeanette? Happy birthday, by the way. At least where I am, it's still your birthday. If I'm remembering right. Okay, we don't have the mark. Good dodge. It didn't attack the mark target anyway. And he's not in a position now where he can... So he crit, that's alright. It's not a point blank shot. We're good. We're good. We're gonna recover. Ugh. That was a little worrisome. Just a little. Just a little. Mark will fall off now. What? Leaving him with 2. Ugh. It's unfortunate. I could kill him. I mean, maybe. This could also roll a 1. But we really need heals still. Good crit. And no one's marked, so it's not super deadly. With him and Katach, since he's not in position 1 also. Crit for crit. It's a good thing he waited to crit us until we had recovered. Thanks there, Fungal Scratcher. Okay, giant ectoplasm, that's good. Like, giant ectoplasm can be annoying, you know, but it's not like it's a giant or something. We're shaming Shambler tonight. Collector crits. How many Shamblers have you ran into in your run 9? Oh, good dodge! We are dodging in such good, opportune times. It's always good to dodge, but holy cow. A lot that might be changing stats. I don't use it. It's called Fully Lit Darkness, I think. Is that the one you used, Joe? I think it's called Fully Lit Darkness. I haven't used it in like over a year, so I don't know. Fire, avoid hallway fights. Yeah, me too. Veterans and 1 apprentice. I think we've had 3 Shamblers. So, just barely less than you. I think you're ahead of us, though, a little bit. What week are you on, Big Joe? I stopped in earlier for a little bit, but I didn't see which week you were on. Good dodges again. We have recovered. Back later. Might be back. Hey, Doom. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. If you leave alert tonight, it'll help out because of the bounty. But if you can't, no hard feelings. 74, aiming for a week 95 finish. We're on 67, 66, something like that. So pretty close. It's fine. This marks, this does extra damage to Mark. Probably kill it next. Same challenge? Yeah, he is. He is. Kill the marker, kill the one that can rend the mark. We do have armor piercing, but he doesn't. Kill the marker. The Viscount, for example. Some stuff. Set us back. Number of weeks. 800 checks, 16 hallways. So you had the absolute maximum amount of hunger procs you could have. Would die to riposte. Yeah. That's true. Depending on where it... Yeah. As long as it moved in front of it. We'll just dodge and riposte crit anyway. That'll work. How you doing, Sin? Lots of curse. Yeah, so the thing is, Big Joe, we usually I do the Baron in 1 shot, and I usually don't worry about the curse at all, or blood. But when we were doing the challenge, I was like, you know, if I do this whole challenge, if we win this, and we didn't fight the Fanatic, I'll always feel like, we didn't kill the Fanatic, we didn't kill all the bosses. So I kept the curse, and I actually tried to get a Fanatic spawn, and I eventually did. But by the time I got the Fanatic spawn, we had like 20 curses. So, twin blood, go to the Baron, 20 blood the whole time. Yeah, so it just turned out, because the Fanatic took his sweet time to spawn, I didn't have as much blood as I normally would by that point. Did you kill the Fanatic as well? So the only mini bosses we need is Wolf if he spawns. I hope he spawns. And the Shrieker. That's all that's remaining for us out of those type of bosses. Good crit. Kill Wolf, Shrieker, and Thing. Yeah. We got Thing from the Stars. Wolf and Shrieker haven't showed up yet, though. Hopefully they do. Fnatic, Sponge, and murder him too. That's what I was originally doing. That's what I did last time, too. And that's why I didn't run 4 and 8. But like I said, I was just like, it'll feel like I left things undone if I don't also kill him. So we killed him last night. Full completionist mode. Man, we've used a lot more antivenom than I wanted to at this stage. Crit. This one we can kill with a crit, this one we can't. The only problem is she marks, and then this can do... We'll just try to stun it instead, I think. 100% mode, yeah, trying. Got stunned, so now if she marks, fine anyway. Depending on what else spawns, I suppose. Things blight you in here, I know. Blights and marks. Garden Guardian, yeah. We'll do that too. Oh no, I just missed Kaz. That's what we're gonna...
Easy.
That's who we were gonna take to the Garden Guardian. Kaz, because it
And always dodge.
counters it. Oh, I forgot. No, I just missed Kaz. The strategy. It's interesting. Just gonna Sleeper and Fanatic? He's dead. How come you're skipping the Sleeper? Just don't feel like doing it, or? It's on the boss list. That was what I was originally doing, is all caretakers boss list. God, I hate Fetid Censer. She's dead though. Fetid Censer. How could you? I mean, I don't know. I was like, ah, Kaz, we're not gonna use her for any champion stuff. It'll be alright. Alright, let's get our buffs before the Sleeper. So we're gonna do
Furtive and vulnerable.
Unparalleled Finesse. We're gonna do Crit. We're gonna do Armor Piercing. And I'm gonna do Minus Stress. Board quickly. So I just skip. Gotcha. Gotcha. We made it. Did it. Hopeless. Hopeless like it.
Rose of earth.
Sleeper. Phase 1. God, I remember the first time I saw this boss blindly. This giant phallic crystal with its 5 fingers wrapped around the base of it, and the dripping, and I was like, surely that's no accident. Alright, so we're gonna kill crystals for just a minute while we get our Jester buffs going. Can't see that now. Killing your spirits, you're told. This is an adult stream. Here's 2. Yeah, it's like I'm not holding up the hand. Not holding it up. Stream 2, we were all a bit weird. Yeah, I was like, I mean, that was just instant for me. Okay, one more round of buffs, then we'll start going after the crystal itself. Befouling Tent. Good resist. Alright. So we can race it down, or we can make sure we kill the crystals that get the biggest. Either one's valid. Let's start hitting with our shield breaker at least. Reverse over the top, southpaw grip. Which one do I want to kill? The green? Probably not. White's not a huge deal right now. idea it was designing it like that. I don't know, but I remember asking Claire about it too, and she was like, "Oh, don't worry, trust me. I knew about this, and Red Hook definitely knew it wasn't an accident. Like, obviously it wasn't an accident they designed it, but you know what I mean. It's like, no, it was very intentional." Strangler? Stranger, not Strangler. My bad. That one's gonna explode. That's unfortunate. Yeah, well. See Color Madness released? I mean, it's the same as it is now. Here we go.
A dizzying blow.
Because we crit riposte killed it, or we riposte killed it, we don't get any of the blight or stress other than the crit stress. So that ended up being alright. Hey Despair, how's it going? I'm gonna take that one out. $17, we'll heal her.
Compassion is a rare.
I don't know, I might just start racing it. We're in good shape. As long as we stop and recover before it gets to the end. The red one's kind of annoying though. Do you want to kill the red one? I mean, if I keep doing this, we're just going to be in this endless loop. Flexion check. We're just thinking now. I was feeling flex near your knee. Wait, probably shouldn't. I guess I'm gonna let the red one go. Shouldn't have hit it there. Endless mode forever. You just call it endless harvest. That's true. All right. What happens in the end with this boss? There's a second phase. If you haven't seen it, you'll see it soon. These are crit riposte kills are real nice. I do need to keep giving him, getting his riposte up. Where's the knee? Oh man. Still not really able to do much to spare. Did they ever find out, like, through cultures and whatnot, if that is what it was for sure? Is it flesh-eating bacteria? Hey Gar, not too much. Welcome back. Do I want to take that out? Eh, we'll just buff. Like what I said, that was the first thing we all thought of when we were playing Color Madness blind. We got given the game early release one day. Like we had it 24 hours before people could buy it. And I was playing it and I got to endless mode, and we went in here and we were like, this one gives stress. I don't know, I might get rid of that one. Okay, we can't walk too much or long. Stabby. Let's get rid of the stress one. I mean, if he riposte kills it, so we're not even guaranteed to kill here. Eh. Be alright. Draw with 5 fingers. God. That is true. Another riposte crit kill, and so we don't get any of the stress. Riposte is just so strong. It's like ridiculous. Got cursed very quickly, yeah. So much blight. Definitely don't want that blight when we go into phase 2. We do have holy water in phase 2. Good crit. Arsenal results. Still don't have them sent over. It's kind of crazy. For this boss story, I'm sorry. If I have to see it, everyone does. Two items with grape shot. That's what it's called. So you never knew repost until the stream. Yeah, repost is so good. It's just ridiculous that if you kill something with repost, you get none of the status effects. You get none of the stress. The only thing you take is you take damage and you take crit stress if there was crit stress. But other than that, nothing at all. Are we ready for the sleeper phase? I think so. Alright, whether we're ready or not, here we go. Behold! Alright, now this is the phase. Never ready. Hey, Oslito, welcome back. Holy Waters, here we go. Crit. Good crit. Cloister. Gonna keep buffing for now. Oh! Alright. Take it. We just dodge everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. Another crit. Quad dodge, crit riposte. All crits on a...
It's easy. Just always crit and always dodge. Simple.
We don't even have dodge trinkets. Hang on. We only have one character with dodge.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle indeed. What? Man, this is making up for all the bad RNG in those other streams. That's the only explanation. I mean, I've never had... It's not over yet, but I've never had such an easy sleeper. We never had such an easy Miller. Tonight, this is the run. How much am I paying him? Those two still dodged. I'll take it. Holy water's back up. Just going to get back to you. Oh, I know. That's the thing I really worry about. So I'm going to put up her serpent sway so I can self heal here. No, no, that's right. How you doing, Orchestra?
Death waits.
There we go. Crit riposte again.
Lapse in
It's
concentration.
difficult because of the size. The beating from my wife for my luck. Have we have either of these not crit? We can probably just kill this round without riposte. What's your favorite team? Easiest sleeper of my life. Like, seriously. How many rounds was that? We killed it in like 3 rounds. It's like a 3-round sleeper. The poor sleeper. The Ancestor's Handkerchief. Team. Yeah. The only downside to the team is disease, like we talked about before, Uristra. And guess what we got on, like, the third wave? The Ague. Luckily, we got on the Vestal and no one else. This is rigged. We don't need to go any further. Is there anything that I want shards for? Look at that mat trinket. Bleed resist, disease resist. Is there anything I want shards for? If there's nothing I want shards for, we might as well not go. Hymen trinket? I don't know. Hymen trinket's good, but I don't know that I would replace something. Not loot. I know, but we're in such good shape. Such good shape, Reezy. Nah, I should leave. There's no reason. There's no reason to stay. Let's get out. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, right? We actually have dipped pretty far into our gold for champion dungeons. And we can't die in here anyway. We might as well push a little bit. I'm not going to go, like, all the way to 200 or something, but we have all these provisions we bought.
A full pack often attracts
Nuh-uh.
wanted attention.
No collector in these hallways there, Wayne. Aside from down there. Yeah, alright. Sunk cost fallacy. Not really a fallacy here, though. Gleaming. We have extra healing, but monsters have extra crit and bleed skill chance. These two cause disease. They all three cause disease. These two cause a worse disease. Don't push it too much. Because of the size. Stupid bot. Choosing those quotes. Try not. Try not. 7 to 13. Let's go ahead and kill it. I don't want a disease. Push it. Salt and pepper? Salt and pepper's here. Salt and pepper's here. Duchess got released. Definitely been a lot of modded characters released since the last modded run I did. Remind you of Grandma's Boy? I don't remember that. Hey, that's a movie I've seen. I don't think I've seen very much of it. Push it. Bop it. Twist it. Turn it. See if we can stun in.
Grows.
Clint, 89. Clint, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. P quotes. We do. Play Summer Isles yet? No, I have not played it yet. I have not played it yet. Keep the buffs going. So, I still want to kill the ghoul first. It's harder to kill, but I don't want anyone to get the worries. Man, those riposte crits are so good. Bit overtuned. Definitely different. Excuse me. Alright, so we need to switch over to stress healing for just a little bit. I don't think I want to kill him there right now. If we kill him right now, there's a better chance of mobs coming in than there is of crystals replacing 3 people. Worried about the worries, yeah? So I think I'm just going to heal. But, there we go. There's the crystals. Stress heal a little bit. Crit. Doesn't matter if we crit on them anyway, though. Eldritch Pull, that's good. Or push. Pull, it doesn't matter. Does a lot less stress than Stressful Incantation. Oh, we didn't get the kill. It's a crit miss miracle. Advice on how to beat the Thing from the Stars. So the Shield Breaker is incredible for the Thing from the Stars. The Thing from the Stars is a really hard mini-boss. There's 2 main things you can do. One is make sure that when it gets close to 40%, that you get that last hit before 40% with your strongest hit. Even if that means moving, like shuffling around. Because after it gets to 40%, you start taking a ton of stress, or excuse me, he starts taking a ton less damage, and then you're going to end up getting a ton of stress in that last 40%, which is one of the main killers. So So if you can, once it starts getting around right before 40%, hit it with your strongest hitting move. But aside from that, the Shield Breaker is the biggest counter to the Thing from the Stars. She bypasses its protection. I mean, other than that, it's just a really difficult boss. He, you know, cures his blights and bleeds on himself, so you can't really win that way. I mean, not reliably. It's all about armor pin, basically. All things must end. Best Darkest Dungeon song? Fight You? I like A Town in Chaos. Myself. All Things Must End is a very good song, but I don't think it's the very best song. Let's go ahead and kill her. What's our speed? 7. Yeah, let's kill her. Town in Chaos. Wolf music, yeah. Let's get the stun, come on. Entire area, or just leave as soon as you get the chance. It depends. If you're in good shape and you have, so here's what I look at. So when you finish your quest, if you're, oh, it sucks. If you're in decent shape and you have provisions left, you might as well continue, because like if you end the dungeon with holy water and bandages, those 2 slots could have been filled with gold, you know, or other treasure. So in my opinion, it's generally worth to continue on, as long as it's not detrimental to, you know, your heroes. How you doing, Blake, by the way? Ugh. Crit Skull Toss. Hate Skull Toss. Crit. Sweet, sweet jute. Yeah. Howl is fine. It can give the worries, but it also doesn't trigger riposte, which is unfortunate. Alright, that one's dead. Yeah, we're fine. Hopefully he uses Rend this time. Like Rend, I don't know. Rend, Howl. Howl can give the worries, which is a disease that gives you 30% additional stress from all sources. Not a good disease. I mean, few diseases are good in the game, but some of them are worse than others. Especially depending on your current situation. Got the stun on him, and it didn't call in more mobs. So got pretty fortunate there. Good crit. So next round we should depending on what spawns, we should probably be able to go back to buffing. It's really comp. It is. The only weakness is disease. Like, that's the reason this can't go forever, is because eventually you're gonna get diseases. No matter what, you're gonna get them eventually, and there's no way to cure them with this team. So you can use a key here for loot. Bunch more food. We don't even need it. Don't need your food. Keep going. Farmstead. Farmstead, you do take 10% more stress, but these mobs aren't super deadly. We should be able to start buffing crit chance again and recover here. I mean, they can always crit. We got crit by the horse a couple times already this dungeon, but...
Our community grows.
Clint. Or is 55. Hey, another Clint. Clint, thank you for the follow. Clint? Or is what? Don't know. How you doing, Alistair, by the way? Thank you for coming in. Can't get me. We'll stun. Dodge that one. I do McDumb. Slip up and you will clip it. Like with Adam vs. Hentai. Oh my god. I still remember in that, it felt much longer to me. It felt way longer. In that split second, I was like, maybe I can play it off like I meant to do it. But I couldn't keep myself from laughing. Over the stream. Hey, my pleasure. Post crit again. This shuffle doesn't matter at all. Felt longer to you? Sure did. Alright. Buff again. We'll get our riposte going. We don't need to heal, so we'll hit this one with it. Good crit. And we'll finish this off with the Vestal. Our speed wasn't buffed up enough, I suppose. Unfortunate. Do you have a guarantee hit though? 95% in Darkest Dungeon is a guarantee. There's 5 hidden accuracy, so you always have at least a 5% chance to hit. Gotta get rid of these. The reason I did that instead of riposte, by the way, so the thing about riposte moves, you have to be careful because it also debuffs. If you look at it, it debuffs your riposte damage 15%, riposte crit by increases 5%, and those stack. So if you use a riposte 2 rounds in a row, it makes it so your riposte does minus 30% damage instead of minus 15, but it also gives your riposte an extra crit chance, 5% crit chance. So I mean, I guess it depends on what you want from it, but playing correctly. You're new here? Well, welcome to the channel. Love the stream. Glad you love the stream. I was about to say something, but I'm not going to. Remain resolute, Adam. Remain resolute. Your resolve is tested. Better than the R. Kelly stream. Yeah, I bet. Bet. Oh, a crit riposte. That really sucks. Now I go back to stress heal a little bit. Hopefully they hit into this. You know what? We can just kill it. Take that, daughter of Craig. Is Matt still around? I wonder why you would ask. Hey Matt, are you here? Alright. Take this out. Good crit. Do need to start stress healing her. We don't know what's going to be in the great in between. Can only change so fast. Ha ha ha. I did that. Just welcome in. Take the trash out. Oh, okay. Step low, but it does, yeah. So all the chances in the channel are the same as in the game baseline. So if you they're 1 hour cooldowns. If you type exclamation resolve, you have a 25% chance at a virtue. If you type exclamation death blow, you have a 33% chance to die. Yep. Yep. You're actually paranoid? I'm right here. Why do you ask? I think someone was impersonating you, Matt. Okay, we'll go back to buffing. Good stun. Hopefully. Yeah, there's the crit. No, Thanos is dead. Phantasma's dead. Delta's dead. Whoa! 3 30% in a row. Anyone else want to test their luck? Rakes would have died too. That's 4. The commands have any effects? The only one that has an effect is Death Blow. If you die from Death Blow, it times you out for 1 minute. Man, that's crazy. So many deaths. This is the most. What? Survived. How you doing, Pima? Or Pie Mastery, I mean. Mumo. Welcome in, guys. There's so many people that died. There's an hour cooldown on those commands, if anyone's wondering. Can you make it? If it didn't time you out, then you lived. Can't kill me. Could also get timed out by taunting Phoenix. Still doing endless if you beat the boss. We were in really good shape, and the boss was very easy, so I figured I might as well see if we can get a little bit more loot out of it, because
The queue is a conveyor belt.
we did use a lot of our gold on buying camo cloaks and on upgrading for champion dungeons. How do you oxygen? So I figure if we go another round or two, you know, we can
Hey everybody, my name's
come out with
Denise.
more loot.
Anybody want some cornbread?
I clean his. Does it, yes, to an extent. It doesn't keep increasing forever, but yeah, it does continue to improve. Playing your card game? Oh yeah, no worries. Time to ready up the gravestones. No, me too, Grunt. I've never had them. So we killed the Miller and the... Well, I mean, I've killed the Miller and the Sleeper, I don't know, dozens of times on the stream. I've never had one, either of them, that easy, aside from when I did Dodge Cheese. That doesn't count. But yeah, those are the absolute easiest. Wait, what's up, Gruntwork? Have tiny feet. Don't put that image in my mind. When does Dodge Cheese ever count? Oh no, the other grunt. The other grunt, the mighty grunt. There's two grunts here right now. Two grunts, one chat. Most all of them do, yeah. Stop judging people's feet. So what if the High Moon wears a size 6 shoe? Doesn't mean anything. Observation of size. It's true. Nothing in between. We might as well keep going. Just enough to get one more reward. Team Rocket Grunt wants to battle. First time in 3 years. I still haven't played it. Smole. Smole. Swine Skeever. Plus 3 speed, plus 10% protection, Swine Skeever. Sleep earlier. You bud, I've been hopeless my whole life. That's just sad. Crit. I'm not sure if you have a rat Pokemon or if you're firing an Uzi, Mighty Grunt. It's not sad, it's funny. Crap, man. I took a risk that our Vestal would go before the Swine Heaver, and we got vertigo because of it. Vertigo's not like one of the worst diseases, but I mean, it still is a disease. Super Fang OP, that's true, it is. Old game Minesweeper from old Windows. We're playing it a few months ago. Really? You thought Minecraft was Minesweeper? We dodged. That's Wine Skeever. Such dodge. Let's go ahead and use that holy water here. I don't know. We don't know what boss we're going to face. That's the problem. People are against good food in your Discord. I guess it depends on the person's definition of good food. Put some good food in there. Removed you from posting the channel. Good crit riposte. Man, riposte has just been carrying us. And dodge, riposte and dodge. Flesh Eater is really scary. It can crit anyone to death's door, unless they have additional protection stacked or anything like that. If you're marked. No one's marked right now, but it also does mark targets. Time them out. Nah. I'll allow it. I'll condone it. Let's stun this if we can. We don't super need healing right now, and I would hate for him to stun someone that's, you know, gonna be... There we go, there's the mark. The mark of the beast. What do you think of 4 skeevers? Good lord, that would suck. Four skeevers, ugh. Highly pregnant woman. That mark is really scary. I don't think we can kill this round, though, is the thing. Can't kill this one either, so might as well put damage in here. Quad Skeever's the dream comp. I gotta hope we stun this. It's not a great chance either. We have a 130. 40% chance to stun. Hopefully it crits. Oh, the 40%. This is our night, guys. It's so lucky. I mean, I know it's just endless, but a vigorous... Wait, are you gonna flex vigorously? Yeah, there we go. Vomit Pig's back. Crit. Might be able to kill it this round. I think if we're going to have a chance to kill it, I need to do damage here, though. Got it. Should be safe now. At least for now. See. Man, that would have been a 20% heal. Critical vomit again? Did we get a disease? No, we're good. Dodges. Man, Cinderlo is a beast. Beast. Not a beast of burden, so to say. Critical vomit, yeah, gets in every orifice. That's what it means. Every orifice. Did any of you guys go check out that Flint show after I mentioned it last night, by the way? Rakes, you seem kind of interested in it. Any dodge quirks? Yeah, we have Luminous. We do have dodge trinkets. So, I mean, for the most part, we've gotten really lucky just with dodge. I'm not even stacking it, which is the crazy thing. We've had some very, very opportune dodges. Swine Tar Champion, it's not the greatest thing to see, but it's not a big deal. Didn't try it yet. Go back to buffing. Speed of 12 versus speed of 15. She's still not guaranteed to go. We can't get a kill there anyway, so. Try what? A show on Netflix called Flinch. Reminds me of a Japanese game show. Oh, were you? You're like, nope, it's not for me. I'm out of here. Me too. Probably never will. I'll keep buffing. Bad now that you think about it. Snarl is a crit machine. I mean, he has a crit trinket, but he also has, and he has the Jester buffs, but he also has Deadly and Precise Striker. Critting every single turn. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He has Deadly, Precise Striker, Surgical Gloves, and then he also has plus 18% crit from the Jester, plus 8% crit from camping. It's crazy. Let's see what his percent chance to crit is. It's probably in the 60s, high 60s. Flesh Eater. 59% right now. Hey, Strike, welcome in. Doing all right, Strike. Finished Sleeper, yeah. Now we're just gonna do an extra boss. We're in good shape. See if we can get the stun here. Easiest sleeper ever. Good dodge, man. I don't know. We're getting so lucky tonight. It kind of worries me. This is kind of what happened. If you guys remember, on Saturday, On Saturday, for like the first half of the stream, we were getting super lucky, and then we got a Shambler, and the Shambler fight went well, and then everything went to crap, and we almost lost the run multiple times. Like, it was a very scary night. And then the same thing happened, like on Tuesday. Things are going well, and then suddenly things went to crap. Yeah, I know, she only has 20 dodge. So, and I don't know how much accuracy these mobs have. It's endless, so I would assume they have a little over 100. So she probably has like an 18% chance to dodge. I would guess, somewhere around there. Why'd you ever life? Triumphant Pride. I know, and last night, I was even saying, I was like, my god, tonight is like the best night in the dungeon ever. This is the run. And then, of course, we had the Fanatic, and then we had all that stress, and 3 afflictions, or whatever, and then we had, we ran out of blood, we had people craving that almost died. Like, you're never really safe until you've completed the game. To run, I believe. Just can't let Darkest Dungeon hear you. True. Very low crit or stun chance. 15% chance to stun. I'm still endless. We were in such good shape that I figured I'd do one more boss for loot. If it turns out to be like the Shrieker or something, that'd be awesome. So in case we don't run into it in the normal play. We're almost done though. Definitely not greed. Let's turn off the game. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Shrieker spawn in Farmstead? Yeah. There's only a few bosses that can't spawn in the Farmstead now. You can't get dodges. You can't get Baron, Viscount, Countess. You can't get Fanatic. Is there any other ones that you can't get now? I think they've added pretty much all of them. You can get the Collector. You can get the Shrieker. You can get Shambler. You can get Thing from the Stars. You used to couldn't get the Hag, but they added the Hag in. You can get the Croc, yeah. You can get the Croc. You can't get the final boss, yeah. No ancestor thing or whatever. No hearts. But yeah, you can get a Croc. Croc's probably one that we wouldn't want to see right now. I mean, this team's okay against a Croc. It's not preferred, but Giant Crow that steals Shrieker. Garden Guardian, I don't think you can get. Templars, you can't get those either. Not that I know. I've never gotten the Templars, and I've done thousands of rounds of Endless. You can get the Sleeper again. You can get all those multiple times. In one of our Endless runs, we got the Sleeper like 3 or 4 times. Please don't hit her again. Thanks. Dodge. 63 dodge. Double ghoul again. Julia Ghoulia. Thanks for reminding me about that, by the way, Tet. Ghoul's night out. Alright, we're about to get raptured away. Suppose we should heal up just in case. Where's the Dark Dungeon mobs, though? Not the mini boss ones, yeah. That's true. I'm surprised it didn't take us away. This place part of your challenge run? Killing the Sleeper was, yeah. We did that already. By saying bosses for different games. No. Howl is probably good for us in general. As opposed to like crit Skull Tosh something. Assassin's Creed. Wow, bosses either. That's true. What do you guys think? What's this boss gonna be? Never fallen asleep in a boss fight like that. What do you guys think? Shambler? FTL. Shambler? Flesh? Ugh, I wouldn't want the flesh. Hag? Hag would be fine. Shrieker? Shrieker I would kind of want, actually. Sleeper rematch and he rolls you? that would be hilarious, actually. Necro? Alright, let's find out. How do Electronica? That would be the sleeper croc collector. I don't want a croc either. This team's not the best against the croc. It's okay, but it's not great. Cannon would be fine. Splendorous! It's, oh no! Oh, no, not her! Not with point blank shot and Sinurlo having 68% crit chance. No, no, no.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen.
Please don't take Sinurlo. Please don't take Sinurlo. Don't take Sinurlo. Don't do it. Leave him out of your vile plans. Bar Flagellant. Look like we got this. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah. Oh, good dodge. Can we get a studded on her? It's high tide.
Generous bestowal.
Rose, I'm excited to see it. Yeah, post it in the creative channel if you will, or send it to me if you want. If you want. Switcher, thank you for the 100 bits. Where's your dodge now? There it was. He dodged it. It's high tide. In this team's whole career, it's happened before. I mean, we had a run end. You remember? We had one of our endless run, or not endless. We had a Torchless Deathless Bloodmoon run end because she took a high crit Highwoman, and he crit point blank shot to death's door, and then they died. On mobile? Alrighty. Yeah, take the Vestal. See if I care. Keep buffing with Jester. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that too. Take her. She dodged too. What was your favorite run death? It seems like one of those shows where they do top 10s. Adam versus everything. Top 10 deaths of all time. I can't put Riposte up because you know what could also happen? We could get Riposte up and then the Vestal's like, don't worry, I'll take care of Signorlo. Tries to hit him. Suddenly she's dead. How do you get them back? They come back after the next round. Divine Grace. Ugh. Those double healing trinkets. Good dodge. Man, we've been lucky with dodge. In this endless. Yeah, guard her. Perfect. Post crit your own Vestal. For the loss, indeed. There we go. Healing Trinks on that Vestal, yeah. Who would do such a thing? No! Resist! Oh, he's priming his gun right now. Does she have one of these left? I think she does. Put Aegis. He would have done it! You jerk! Oh, thank goodness for Aegis. Good thing he rolled first. Run saved. Literally dodged bullets. There's a crit.
Unbalanced.
Good dodge. Welcome back, Senor Low. Blocked bullets, yeah. Murder the heck out of it right now. No. Alright, that's good. Well, I mean, I shouldn't have put riposte up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it! Ugh! Okay, she healed off of it. It's okay. Dodge. We're alright. It's gonna be just fine. We're just fine. It's not letting you post it. You might have to post a link to it. Is it showing you as a regular in the Discord, Rose? If you haven't linked your Discord to Twitch, you can do that. Or if someone wants to go set Rose as a regular. Don't hit here. Just don't hit here.
Anger is power.
No! What are you doing? Get us out of here.
Bio queen of the aquatic depths.
Don't have finale.
Place in the same
Yeah, could you imagine though if she took it and used finale on us? Oh look, it's the pumpkins.
Trapped forever in the sparkling void.
No stress. No stress. Alright. We'll go ahead and head home. Perfect run. Yeah, we got lucky with the pumpkins. It showed what in the other direction? Oh, I didn't notice. What did it do? Leave the king's ransom. Let's get out of here. Try now if you could, Rose. Thank you, count me out. 111, 40,000 gold, 30 crests. Whoops, I didn't check that. Trying to farm virtues. We could have gone a long way, but... Oh, right. Week doesn't pass. So... Same crap, different day. Alrighty, time to push some meter. I gave 342 and the number is 346. Whoops, let me look. I wonder what 346 was. 346 would have been Amnesia Memories, which was also a game that Rakes donated, which I don't know what it is. But oh well, do that next time. Next time on Adam Ball Z. Okay, that sure looks like you'll enjoy it. Yeah, I hope so. That's the real goal. I mean, with the giveaways, it's a way to give back to the community a little bit, but also, hopefully we find homes for these games, you know? Hey, Matt, watch me sell this trinket, Matt. Are you watching? Hey, Matt. I'm going to sell the Ancestor's Handkerchief. You know, I don't know. It can be good. Like, if I threw this on the Vestal for Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, like, it's alright. It's alright. It's not terrible. I'm going to sell the Bullseye Bandana, though. Knight's Crest. I don't think we're going to use the Bright Tambourine, even the Crimson Court, but I'll hang on to it just in case. Forgot to give away Amnesia. Does seem kind of appropriate. Okay.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Yeah, but there are places that count as radiant light that you can't snuff out. So this still works in some places. Stone-blooded killer. Thank you for the subscription. Love and sandwiches, guys, if you would, in chat for Stone-blooded. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. sleeper that looked like a windmill. Oh yeah, let me explain that too. Guy's old handkerchief. That's a good question. So the trinket you decided to keep. An angel gets its wings. Yeah, I think he's stone blooded. So, Lucas, anyone wondering? So this only works in radiant light. Well, I mean, the top two only work in bright light, but in the Crimson Court, in the Farmstead, in Darkest Dungeon 4, all those counts for as radiant light, and it does it minus 20%. Was there a clip? I don't know. Probably. Phoenix, did you happen to clip the Siren endless kill by chance? That virtue is kind of interesting. That has to be very rare. Did not. I can go back and do it if no one else does it, but I might even like post that on Reddit or something because I've never seen that either. Okay, so we're probably gonna do this to push a little bit of meter, and we need to unlock the next bosses, and this is the easiest way to do so. Unless there's a trinket that we really want, which there isn't. And this is also going to give us extra damage in the Warrens the next week. So, let's do that. Should be a nice, relaxing Apprentice dungeon. Lolek is back in. Who do we have in the stagecoach? Large glass of wine, food or ice cream. Not sure which order to go in. Well, sleep can't be the first one, I suppose. Well, I mean, I guess it could if you have all that stuff for breakfast. I don't recommend it. Let's go with wine and food, followed by ice cream, and then a nice nap. How you doing, Gaby? Welcome in. You're dead. Sorry, Gaby. From the Vaughn, if you find it. Thank you, Pilot Watch. Bad gambler, fingophobia. Compulsive. Guard. So let's replace Snap here.
The task ahead is terrible.
All right.
And weakness cannot be
Do the event where you can put higher level heroes in level quests. We can do that. Which week? I think we're on 67. Yeah, 67. We can use that event. Hey, Gammy. Sorry for your death. Your untimely death. Garfields. Yeah, I'll put Tet there. On guard. Max health of 24. Not level 0 is the thing. We could put a defensive trinket on her. Yeah, that's alright. We'll do that. Go untimely death. Survived. What's going on? 1,000 years. Just cooking the neck. Are you Illidan or are you a dragon? Untimely death by Phoenix. Alright, let's go. How you doing, Icebreaker, by the way? Welcome on in. This is a rare treat. I hardly ever use the Grave Robber. We're gonna use her now. Sharpened Spear. We'll do Scouting. It's fine. Remove Disease. Okay. Hey, Courtney's, welcome back. How you doing, Courtney's? Alright, anything we want to remove this week? Let's double check. Phoenix takes no prisoners. It's true. We need to get rid of the Ague. Alright, we already have other people. Because the wheat didn't pass. Taking all low levels, and where are you taking them to? Hey Steven, how's it going? I'm taking them because doing a medium dungeon, regardless of difficulty, pushes the meter the same amount. So I'm using Apprentice characters in order to unlock the next champion boss. Yep. How's it going, Steven? By the way, good to see you.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is
Dylan.
greatly appreciated.
Dylan, thank you for the resub. 3 months, Dylan, I appreciate it. Love and sandwiches to Dylan, if you guys would. Thank you, Dylan. Continued support. So we're gonna do through the face. We're gonna do lunge and flashing daggers. I don't know. We probably won't ever use the road dagger in this team. Could use shadow fade only if the. There's no real reason to use it. Screw it. We can always switch it out in the run. Let's get our trinkets and let's go. You're most time active in your stream without sleep. What is your current record? How you doing, Minch? Welcome in. Use your Prime sub. Yay, thank you, Dylan. It helps. It really does. It counts as a tier 1 sub. It financially supports the stream, and doing so, you know, me and my family. So thank you for using that. Playing the Grave Robber. Yeah, I don't usually use her, but it should be alright. We got good trinkets now. Dark Bracer. So on her, we're going to use... we're going to make her, you know, a lot less likely to die. So I'm going to bring a Moon Cloak on her. 15% protection. And then let's throw a Dark Bracer on her. For Houndmaster. Actually, I think I'm going to use the Dark Bracer on the Houndmaster. And on her, I'm going to throw on Surgical Gloves. And on the Houndmaster, I'll give him that dodge too, I think. Could give him speed and dodge. Yeah, we'll do that. Should be good. Was like 1 hour before. Now it's 3 hours. I was surprised to see you up at like 7 a.m. this morning. Going well. Tired. About to head to bed, you think? Glad things are going well for you, though. Alrighty. Let's do it. All the food. Stack shovels. So it's unlikely we run into a Shambler. It's only 1%. This team would be okay against Shambler. Waking up to go to work. Yeah, I figured maybe. Wasn't sure when your work was. We'll still take things to the Shambler just in case. Like, we're not guaranteed a Shambler, but we're also not guaranteed not a Shambler. The torches are for curio interaction, not for lights. So we got food, we got shovels, we got Shambler stuff, we got curio interaction. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camp. Let's do it. Hopefully this is a easy dungeon. Kill the Baron, yes. Party checklist. Yeah, we killed the Baron last night. It was messier. Well, the way us unlocking the Baron was messier than normal, but
Draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down.
Pilot Watch, thank you for that. Clips and highlights, thank you, Pilot Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that after the stream, and I might even post it in like the on the Darkest Dungeon Reddit. See if anyone else has had that happen, or if one of you guys want to post it. Whatever. Whatever. Hall Battle, 1% chance at a Shambler, 3% chance at a Collector. There's neither of those. Get him out with a lunge. So we got extra dodge from our crit. Down to 3. Oh, miss. A miss. I thought we were going to kill them all.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Good dodge.
Their formation is broken.
All right. Put her back. Can use bandage here for guaranteed loot. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, though. We don't really have room right now for too much loot. We'll camp pretty early for a couple reasons. One is to open up inventory space. One is to buff our scouting. They actually both have scouting buffs. So we're going to go ahead and camp.
A moment of respite.
And we are going to...
The coming horrors.
We're not going to use Release the Hound because I forgot to change it over. So, we're going to use Night Moves. It's not as good. Oh no, I didn't change that either. Battle Trance. Hound's Watch. Oh well, not quite as much as I wanted to. Feels bad. Always happens to you. You can even change them out in the dungeon. I should have checked them before I camped. I don't know why I didn't. But we come out of that with 25% more damage and 20% more camp checklist. Camping was on the checklist. Like, I checked to make sure we had those available. I just didn't check to change them before I camped inside the dungeon. Paying attention? No, I made sure they were unlocked. And then I just didn't switch them. Sad. 3 spiders, surprised. The Adam song. What do they AoE here? Do your eyes deceive you? No. But it's an Apprentice dungeon with good trinkets. So I'm allowed to do it.
Another one victory.
So you can use herb on this for extra damage for the rest of the dungeon. I'm going to actually put this on the Grave Robber. Kill the Endless mode really count toward the all boss run? No. No, she didn't. We've already killed the champion, Siren. That doesn't count because there's no risk. The only risk there is losing trinkets, so... No, killing the Siren in there doesn't count. The only kill in there that counts for the challenge is the Miller and the Sleeper, because they don't appear anywhere else. Graveyard any good? The Graveyard Robber has... She's okay, but she's kind of... She has a lot of reasons not to use her, or at least reasons to use someone over her. And one of the things is she has really low health. So you have to compensate her health. And she's really fast, and she has a really wide damage range. So if you have her critting a lot, great, awesome. She's great. But sometimes you'll have it to where she rolls really low, she gets like a 4 or an 8 or something, and then she has low health, and she gets crit to death store with a bleed or a blight. And then because she's still so friggin' fast, she ends up going before everyone else, and then she dies to the bleed or the blight. So she's a little bit of a risky character. She's definitely glass cannon-ish. And she's kind of inconsistent. But she's fine to use in a normal playthrough. It's just when I'm min-maxing, I don't tend to use her very much because of those reasons. How you doing, Delta, by the way? Here's how dynamic interaction flips with each other. Yeah, we talked about that too. One good skill. Yeah, we talked about that a bit, Neo. We're talking about how if it's kind of an expansion onto the the buddy system from War of the Chosen XCOM 2.
continually onslaught.
Minor buffs, yeah.
Destroy them.
So you're roughing lunge, a reasonable strat. That's what I like doing. So I like starting her in position 4, and I like putting in position 2 like a Highwayman or a Crusader or something else that has a forward move, Shield Breaker. And what that allows you to do is you get to lunge twice. So she lunges from 4 to 2, and that pushes that one back, and then that one uses its forward attack to get back to 2, and then then she lunges again from 3 to 1. By that time, if there's like a back line still alive, something's really wrong.
Annihilate.
Hi to Morph, welcome in. 20 continues. Dies of the hero, instantly gets virtue.
These nightmarish creatures.
Friends with another one dies. Why would they get a virtue though? I think they would get an affliction. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Alright. Character things going well. Yeah, exactly. It's Battle ready, so Death's Door and Bleed. Still goes for the Vestal. Yep. But it's kind of safe using her right now because we do have defensive trinkets on her that are very good. You know, we have a team. It's Apprentice Dungeon. We have a good team. Higher chance for Virtue. I don't know why you'd roll a Virtue if your friend died, though, right next to you. Like in XCOM, for instance, if your buddy dies, you start to panic. 50-50. Rampage of Revenge. There's a quest item. We still need to go up here, though, because we haven't seen everywhere. I guess. Carl! So this is what you can use a torch on to get rid of a negative quirk. Fear of Eldritch is probably the worst one. So 50% chance to get rid of Fear of Eldritch. Dungeon where she's safer, but what are you trying to do with her? She's just one of our only options at the moment. So basically, here's what I'm doing. Apprentice dungeons at the moment are easy. Like, even if this is a Shambler, right? We're probably going to be okay. We can still get screwed over. For the most part, we're going to be okay. So, we're just pushing the meter to unlock the next boss. Apprentice dungeons, or pushing the meter to the next boss is... the only thing that affects that is the length of the dungeon. And so, doing these Apprentice dungeons are a much, much safer way of unlocking the next champion boss. So that hopefully the only champion dungeons we have to do are boss dungeons. And then we can avoid more Shamblers that way. For Guacamelee. Yeah, thank you, Morph. Blessed and Rapturous. One thing with upsides and downsides. Yeah, it could be different per class or something. Or maybe there's different kinds of bonds. I'd be okay with that. I doubt they'll do it, but I'd be okay with it. Yeah, so it's all about... It's a weird coral. It's all about pushing the meter the safest way possible. So I dismissed a lot of our level 4s and 5s and 3s to get more apprentice level heroes to do that. And she's one of the level 1s that we recruited off the stagecoach. Thank you, Morph. Yeah, guys, at Humble right now, you can get Guacamelee for free. It is a Steam key, like Morph said. So if you click that link and you click, you go to Guacamelee, it's free. But here's the thing. Once you redeem the code on Humble, you have until like May 23rd to take it and actually redeem it on Steam. So if you go redeem it on Humble, make sure you don't forget like I have in the past. And don't use the key. First friend dies, they will no longer make any more friends. Let's see that. Kill the Stress Caster first, take out the Eater second. Stun this guy. God, Apprentice dungeons are so much easier when you have, you know, best in slot trinkets for people. Long lasting debuff because they can't get over it. Like in RimWorld. Butcher cut, it's fine. You know what? Let's get a heal in. He's slow. They're gonna go before him and kill him. We'll get a heal in before he dies. Okay, we'll top ourselves off before he dies. Oh no! You're old faster. Usually try... Yeah, so basically you want to focus down whatever is the biggest threat to your party at that time. So right now, since nothing... Like, we don't have high stress and our health is good, I'm going to focus down the Stress Caster first. Now, if we were in a situation where we had, like... You know, these two are low health, these are at, like, half health, I'd probably kill whatever has the highest chance of killing us. So it's just whatever the biggest threat to your team is at that time. You kind of want to focus fire down. And generally, that's Stress Casters. Here's a good example, though. There's no Stress Casters. The biggest threat to our team is the Spitters. Spitters do incredible damage against marked targets, and the Webbers mark targets. Hey, Big, welcome back. I know BK, still 20? Still 20. Who was it who won the giveaway? It was Lucas Kid. Lucas Kid. Still in it. We killed the Sleeper tonight. Okay, we're fine. So these two are pretty weak. Like the Webbers, they can crit too, you know, but their crits do like 8 damage instead of like 18 damage. an Apprentice. So now that we've killed the Spitters, we're pretty much just fine. Oh, you already sent it to them? Thank you, Rix. Make my job just slightly easier. Thank you, Rix.
Hey everybody, my name's Cletus. Anybody want some cornbread?
I already had a forced Cletus tonight.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
Forced
fall.
space. I guess we might as well check this. We don't really have inventory space, but if it's something amazing, you know, I'd keep it.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Forced Cletus. Watch them all be down here. What game you're gonna stream later? What are you trying to decide between? How many bosses left? I think we have maybe 8 or 9.
The Q is a conveyor
Hey,
belt
Chitin.
of death.
How you doing, Chitin? Welcome in.
Good luck.
No scout.
A handsome reward.
Um,
Performed.
they're on the end venom. The later we're getting in this dungeon, the less likely we're gonna need it. Kinda. I mean, it doesn't quite work that way, but she must be on cooldown. Yeah, it is. Program Primal for 5 NBA 2K19. I don't know. Hey, there's a quest item. Excuse me. I don't know. Depends on what you're streaming mainly for. If you're streaming to try to work on building up the channel a little bit, or just streaming for yourself, so to say. Final Nurses runs be attempted whenever we kill every other boss. I mean, I can kind of... I mean, we could lose the run. We could lose the run in this dungeon, you know? So you never... it's hard to say. I can kind of look at how much we have left and give a good idea that if this is the run, what day those will be on. But at the moment, it's still a bit out. Good dodges. Should have thrown that animatum. Probably coming. It's probably coming. Just haven't played. I'll let you play all day. Yeah, I know you have over 1,000 in FIFA. Do you know how much you have in NBA 2K19? Share that. Yeah, enjoy. Humble gives away a game about once a month, sometimes more. And they're usually pretty decent. And it's for signing up to a newsletter. I actually like Swift Cloak, but I don't really need them at this point in the game. I hate to throw it down, but we just don't need it. So for anyone that doesn't know, Humble Bundle has a storefront. They sell predominantly Steam keys, and I was using Humble Bundle way before I was partnered with them. But if you ever want to buy a game from Humble, you can come in, type !Humble at any time, or go in the Discord. If you use that link, part of your purchase comes back and supports the stream. Part of it supports charity. The developers get a bigger cut of the of what you pay in, and it's usually a Steam key that you get, and it is legitimate. So, I mean, buy your games where it's cheapest, but if it's cheapest on Humble, consider getting it through that link so that it supports the stream. And like I said, charity and the developers get a bigger cut of that pie. Yeah, and there's a spring sale right now. Lots of good deals. Good. So, oh, it sucks. So you go in there. It's the link. Thank you, Hytala.
Gnawing uncertainty.
So the Madman has. There's a crit. Madman has a 4.17% chance to drop one of 3 very rare trinkets. We already have one of them. We have the one that I like the best, Overture. He can also drop Crescendo or Aria's box. We probably wouldn't use either of those at this. I might use Crescendo, maybe. Fading Fast, just a good deal. Stream to mobile. Hey, Reezy, thank you for hanging out. If you leave a lurk, we have a bounty tonight. But anyway, either way, have a good night.
A singular strike.
Extremely good deal. Yeah. If you use my link and you sign up for the Humble monthly, it pays me out even more. And you, this month you get early access to Black, well not early access, but you can go ahead if you pay it and get Black Ops 4. And then more games will unlock the start of June. Lurking on mobile. Thank you, Weezy. Thank you for the lurks. Mordhau's $8 on Steam. What? Is it on sale at the moment? It wasn't $8 on Steam when I looked. It was $30. Yeah, link to where Mordhau is $8 and I'm gonna buy it. Just down. Weald aside and pick. Just Russian prices? Ah, I gotcha. That's different.
Success.
So does work because it's controller. Expected to work. Where this controller won't work if there's an available NVIDIA update. Half a gig of NVIDIA updates available. That is, yeah, that's weird. That's that the controller that's like super expensive now. You said, right? You linked me to it. Unless you're using a different one. Quest location. I'm not being greedy. This game tomorrow. How you doing, Bomberman? Sounds like a good day to me. We did show one, yeah, that's the one. Scarl! Now we can finally get rid of Fear of Eldritch. So a torch on the scroll. Sort of a random negative quirk. Fear of Eldritch gone. Gone. Oh, you know what? I should have got rid of that 2 food. That's what I should have thrown down. Didn't even notice. Let's see if the quest location's down this way. Trap down that way. There it is. There it is.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We still have a lot of provisions left, so I am going to go forward a little bit, trying to fill in these gaps with loots.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Oh, I hardly ever hear those. I hardly ever rearrange my inventory, and there's some specific voice lines that are just about rearranging your inventory. Like that one. I can't even remember the last time I heard that one. Kind of crazy. I have it on Steam too. I haven't played it on console, but I know quite a few people in chat played it on console. And this is just getting used to it. We were so excited about the Mordhau game or whatever being $8. Everyone was like, where? Show us. 100% disarm. Impressive haul, if you value such things. Hunger proc, so we're immune to hunger in the next hallway. Can peek in here. Did I throw down the bandages? I did. See what this curio is. It's another scroll? That's 3 in a medium dungeon. It's extremely good luck. We're having a great night in the dungeons. I mean, we did have 2 death's doors, but we're just gonna ignore that. Guilty conscience would be good to get rid of. Let's go ahead and try that. Scarl! The Shambler in the next hallway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This team would be fine against it. But I don't want it. Excuse me. Alright, let's head home. Hunger work, because sometimes you get really often. Hey. I like to answer how hunger works. It's been a while. So how hunger works, Delta, is that when you get a hunger proc, you're immune to hunger for the rest of the current hallway and the next hallway. Hunger is an invisible trap tile, basically. If you camp, you're also immune to hunger for the next hallway. When you first enter a dungeon, you're immune to hunger for the first 2 hallways. Now, that's only your first trek in those hallways. So backtracking does count against you. So when you enter a dungeon, you're immune for 2 hallways. But if you use that to go down the first hallway and then back, that'll count as your 2. But basically, when you get a hunger proc, you're immune for the current hallway and the next. So you can use that to kind of calculate how much food you need for, you know, worst case scenario. Obsessive subwords, minus 2% crit. Does that make sense, Delta? Land destruction deck into the Cascade construction event. It's pretty hilarious. Are you destroying? I mean, aside from just land, are you winning? How does hunger work? I just explained it. I can explain it in more detail in the next dungeon if you remind me, though. Delta Jules, not X, or Zelda Delta. Why don't we have a clip? That's a good question. We have one explaining shard mercenaries. And all this. What do you mean? Only flexing their lands? Charging them? Not going to any of those. Thank you, Phoenix. Champion Warrens. I don't know. Long Champion Warrens. The problem is, God, this is crap. Look at this. So every single dungeon that's not a short is a long champion. What's the target? You mean for in Darkest Dungeon? This fact that reads, the first time you cast a spell each turn, cards through your library until you exile one that costs less. And cast it for free. Torguo? Torg, thank you for the follow. What is going on here? Medium in Darkest Dungeon? That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Bottom of your library. Farmstead, or is there anything worth getting? Farmstead doesn't pass a week either. That counts.
Our community.
Next level Saiyan. We're talking about going beyond. Anyway, Saiyan, thank you for the follow. I mean, we could do a... Let me think about this. Key bosses tonight. Just the main one we were trying to do tonight was the sleeper, and we already did that one. So let's think about how much percent we need for the Weald. We're at 90. If we do one of these, it unlocks the champion hag, right? And that puts us at 5% into the next. And then we're going to need 195% to unlock both. Might find a Shambler, yeah. It's very likely we'll get a Shambler in a long champion dungeon. I think we actually just go do one of these short wheels to unlock the champion hag, and then we do her on the next, or for the next dungeon. It's probably what we should do. Probably the safest route. Yeah, we've... oh, yeah, we've already killed like 3 Shamblers this run. But we'll fight more too, I'm sure. Do the best one for Vintner stuff? I don't know. I don't think we'll need the Vintner for the rest of this. Because we already fought the Fanatics, so I'm not going to let things sit, you know? I don't know if it's worth doing that. We're going to go ahead and trade Tet out for another Houndmaster. Sorry, Tet.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might do that as an option more, just in case we do. I don't think we'll need to, but... Is there any level 5 I want to dismiss right now? We can dismiss Skid. Nah, I think we're alright. One, just kind of assumed. Oh yeah, no worries. Our last Shambler was... Was it last Saturday? Or did we get one this week? Kaz, I'm sorry. You're going to be back in as a Shieldbreaker again. It'll be alright, though. You'll see. Had one last night. Was it last night? Yeah, right? I don't know. I'll use track. I lose track.
Those without the stomach for this
I don't remember.
must move on.
Alright. Tet was a Houndmaster, and then he became a Abomination. Now he's a Houndmaster again. Sorry, Tet. Start PC because of NVIDIA. Alrighty, no worries. Get all the champs. I'm gonna drop frag for this, actually. It'll be okay, I think, actually. Yeah, we'll be okay. I need more Shamblers. Well, I don't know, because if we had less Shamblers, it'd be easier to remember when they happen, but we have like 3. I'm sure we'll get some more. Alright, let's see what I'm going to use. Let's see if we need to get anyone treated this week before we head out. Do we have any more diseases left? Crimson Curse cleared out a lot of them. Man Dog. It's man combined with dog. Back to man and dog. Be a hound, then an abomination. Lightened, resolution. Weak grip on life is not good. We might get rid of that. Hopefully she's never at 0 health, but if she is, obviously that's not good. Egomania is also kind of annoying. It's a forced interaction quirk. It doesn't interact with a lot of things though, so it's not like super detrimental. We're in really good shape actually. You know what? We might be good on gold for the rest of this run now. There's weak grip. Might get rid of that. Alright, so we'll get rid of weak grip on life here. Don't need to lock anything in. Seeker will get rid of weak grip. Any disease to get rid of? Any stress to get rid of? Might as well get rid of some of these. Who would we use if Wolf spawns? Will we use any of these if Wolf spawns? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, so we can wait. Am I going to use any for Champion Hag? That's a good question. I don't think so. Maybe 17? Like, that's the only one I can see that would maybe take for Champion Hag. That's pretty unlikely, too. We'll go ahead and take care of it just in case. Alright. So, Snap, good to go. Garfield, Lolek, these are your upgrades. Frag is good. Okay. Let me switch these camping skills this time before I forget. Out we go. I equipped some trinkets, didn't I? No, I hadn't unequipped them. It's alright though. So we're gonna do Moon Cloak again with her. And surgical gloves. Houndmaster. Dark Bracer. Feather Crystal. That's fine. I think that's where we were before. Let's get in here. Oh, I didn't need camping anyway. Right, it's a short dungeon. So all the food, a stack of shovels, even though it's a short Weald. If we have leftover shovels, maybe we dig up some graves. Take like 2 of everything else. It's just a short. Should be alright. Food, shovels, curio interaction, upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, camp. Alright. Let's go again. I think tomorrow we might end up going killing the Viscount. Go ahead and get it out of the way. Masochistic Irish.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good
Sleep
life.
time. Irish, thank you for hanging out for so long. Have a good night.
This evil.
If you can lurk, it helps out as always. But if not, it's cool. You know the spiel. 1% Shambler time. One of these times. Only a 9.
Continue the onslaught.
Was Irish masochistic? No. Cam, you've lasted so long. Do you have work in the morning, Cam? I hope not. Cam, thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Aggro, Dex, and Cascade. Keeps dying horribly. Why, aggro, are those the ones that use a lot of, like, tokens and they beef them? Or not tokens. What are they called? Crap, what the... Stressium. What are they called? What? How did I forget the name of this all of a sudden?
Their formation is broken.
Don't know.
Tame the offensive.
Use a lot of those fake low health creatures and then buff them with things like Mentor and Haste and stuff. I don't know, I've never seen one of those. An aggro white deck that I know of. Seems like the only aggro stuff I faced is red.
But never hidden.
Sorry, tokens. Okay.
Confidence.
Uses the Pride Mate. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I've seen that actually. It didn't seem super common compared to like
This
red.
expedition at least promises success.
No work Saturdays. That's good.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I swear I'm gonna board wipe and draw 2 cards. Alright, we'll head this way first. No camping for recovery here, so anytime we can recover with our Houndmaster's
Handsome reward.
stress heal, we'll do that. We have to actually walk back through here. I'm just going to go ahead and use it now. Antivenom on the tree for guaranteed loots. Hey, Fluffkins, how's it going? From the hotel bed. Did you get in that, I don't know, deluxe bathtub or small hot tub? I'm not sure. It was hard to tell which one of those 2 things it was. You been in the tub, Fluffkins? Maybe that's a weird question. It did. Thanks for stopping in, Fluffkins. How is your mini holiday going?
Steps are the exception and not the rule.
She got a lot of stress. Use antivenom or a key on this. We'll just go ahead and use an antivenom since we're running out of space. Good, very tired though. It's friggin' traps, man.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
I probably shouldn't have looted those.
Unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Probably should have looted them on the way back. And the reason why is because once you've looted a curio, things can spawn in their place when you backtrack. But if we didn't loot them, you know, those couldn't spawn. Additional hunger proc stuff. We're going to take out the puppy first.
Decimated.
Welcome back, Phoenix. This one's going to mark. This one's going to use Escape Cloud. Escape Cloud seems to have a really high crit chance. But it doesn't mark us. Both going to. What'd you miss? Not too much, I don't think. Just doing another Apprentice dungeon to try to push the meter.
The ground quakes.
Jump in front of our Vestal. Let's stun this one. You in the jacuzzi. Also Windows Update. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I swear I turn Windows Updates off. I swear I do. And then eventually, after months or something, I'll come in here and then the computer will have been restarted. Wow, that only hit one. And I'm like, oh god. And it Windows Updates. I think somehow it forces itself to do it sometimes after a while. I don't know. But yeah, mine updated too. It doesn't look like it screwed anything up this time. Same thing to you. Doesn't look like it screwed anything up this time, so maybe this is just like a minor update, but... Chance this run, like the ring, the coats. The coats is a really important one. If we don't get it, we'll probably be fine, but I'll get the Ancestor's Pin, like if it's available and it's something that there's that crit I feel relatively safe about getting. But my priority is probably coat first. Pin is probably pretty close second.
As the fiend falls,
10, only delay it. I gotcha. That's what's going on. That's what it wants. That makes sense, Jaso. Let's see if we can kill it slightly slowly here. Hopefully it doesn't crit. See if we can get a little bit of stress down before we kill it. Disable it. Windows brute forces itself even through that at times. It's crazy. Teenager of operating systems. There's a third-party tool to totally prevent it. Just fix it by hand. You might miss one of several registry entries. Place to activate it. It decides, not you. It lets you think you're deciding. It's crazy. Over 6 months. Fluffkins 1777.17. Thank you, Fluffkins. Stall this out a little bit more if we can. 1389 on the dot. 57 on the dot. Kaz will thank you for the hours. Punished. Windows 7. They don't even support that anymore. No crits. Por favor. Holy crap. Alright, it's alright. We're going to get a Virtue. Focused, I believe. On phone.
preservation is paramount at any cost.
Yeah, well, I risked it to try to heal and went the opposite way.
Press this advantage. Give
Focused.
them no quarter.
Okay. 1, 2. We can only get 3 hunger procs, so I want to eat this food. There's also no possibility of a secret room in this dungeon, so we can use our keys kind of willy-nilly, as they say. Alright. Hey, that was the last room battle. We don't have to go to that part of the dungeon at all. Screw this place. I'm going home. Stream last night? Yeah, mine happened during the night sometime. Sometime between like 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.-ish. Unquiet Mind and Winded, neither of those matter.
In time, you will
Shrieker!
the extent of my
It's
failure.
the Shrieker. Now's our chance to get him. What level are you, Shrieker? Which one are you? Hey, Ash, how's it going? Champion Shrieker. Wouldn't it be crazy? I mean, I know it can't happen, but imagine, because the thing from the stars is here, the Shrieker appears, but instead of having a nest, he has a thing from the stars with him. Holy crap. Stealth cheese, they fixed that. Emergency. Crying is not an emergency. The Shrieker can actually kill us, though. I mean, the Shrieker is no joke. Peck is what's scary, right? That's it. Peck. The rest of the Shrieker fight, meh. But Peck can crit you to death's door with a blight. Or is it a bleed? It can crit you to death's door with a damage over time. Sure has enough eyes to see the grave robber. More eyes mean better vision. Pet crit 42 bleed, yep. But we have 4 moon cloaks. We got 4 moon cloaks, so you know. We're gonna go get the Shrieker. Protection buff flagellant, maybe. Maybe. Regurgitate, yeah, regurgitate is the blight, thank you. Trust Windows, so we think it's better for us to download and use random software from random sites that might contain all sorts of Trojan viruses instead of just letting Microsoft do what it wants. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we need to take a Vestal. Now, this is going to pass a week, so the thing about that is, like, if Wolf spawns next week, right? So we gotta keep that in mind. You don't get protection, you get pet crit, 42 bleed. That can happen, Minch. I hope you're not predicting the future, though. Irish is luminous. We'll probably take that. We're going to take whatever's most offensive. Going to watch a tiny bit of anime? Oh, yeah, no worries, Fluffkins. Enjoy your holiday, man. And hopefully you guys have a good time. Thank you for stopping in, Fluffkins. Always appreciate you being here, but enjoy your time, man. Minecraft is 10 years old. So Irish has luminous. Alright, let's look at our other Vestal. Thick-blooded. Okay, thick-blooded versus luminous. Spiritual. Yeah, I know. We talked about that early in the stream. Only 7 years. Yeah, it's sad. My wife's brother-in-law, no, my wife's brother had a cat that was only 4 die from the same thing. Seems a little too common. And it's one of those things too, like, Clotter Hippocratic, huh? It's one of those things too, because the owner of the Grumpy Cat, I forget her real name, the real name of the cat. They're millionaires because of that cat, right? But even, of course, with all that money and the best vets and medical care and stuff, unfortunately still passed away at 7. Cat has Clotter Hippocratic. First is luminous. Thick-blooded. I'll take Clotter over thick-blooded. I think I'm going to take Cat. But then also, only 5 or 6. Previous subject to those. Sad. Sad. Cat passed from it. I mean, it's never good, obviously, but 15 is 15's a decent amount of time for a cat. I know some live much longer, but still sad. All right, do I want to take a Jester? If we take a Jester, it'll be so that we can more likely kill the bird rather than survive till round 5. Jester is going to make things a little bit scarier, though. I could take double Man-at-Arms and do double bolster. That's an option. That would be the option to survive very easily, but we wouldn't be killing it. We couldn't kill it in 5 rounds if we did that. Double bolster into double Man-at-Arms riposte still isn't enough damage. Now, I could say screw stress and just bring like a highwayman, and then we'd be pretty well off. But we run the risk of like 5 rounds of getting AoE stress and getting crit on can absolutely get us to heart attack range, so there's a risk there too. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. If we take, that would be one of the reasons to take the Jester is to buff our accuracy. That was my entire point. Hard-skinned flagellant. Very good here in general. P-Terra is tough. So the question is, like, this is a survival team at the moment. Switch mobile. Already strike. Senior low might just destroy. So this team, we stack protection and dodge. Go for a kill team. This is kind of in between. Don't be a wuss on your world first run that you've been spending months on. You're on attempt 20. Like almost on week 70, you'll have like 8 bosses left. Suck it up and take risks. Yeah, right. Mark's team for the fight. The problem with it is, so the problem with taking Mark's teams, now he has multiple actions per round, so your Mark falls off very quickly. Now I know with the Occultist you're also lowering its dodge, right, which helps a ton. But yeah, I'm not using Arbalist or Occultist in this, or Bounty Hunter. It's best around Bloodmoon. Torchless Bloodmoon too. Torchless is the big thing. He's gonna have a lot of crit. So came across him. You had fun time with back in the day. Stronghold and the 7th Guest. I haven't played those. How you doing, Val? Welcome in. How you doing, Pinch, by the way? But yeah, lowering his dodge. But the thing is, because he has extra actions per round, they fall off. Debuffs and marks fall off very quickly. Alright. Quad Antiquarian? No, I'm not going to use that either. But it does work. Hey, Doc, welcome back. 2 in a row. How you doing, Doc? How you doing, Lucky? Do you want to take the Flagellant? Do you want to take a second Man-at-Arms? I think I'll take the second Man-at-Arms, honestly. I don't know. The Flagellant makes it safer overall. Man-at-Arms will allow us to dodge a lot. Castle Siege. Stronghold. Is it Stronghold Crusaders? It sounds familiar. I don't think I played it. I saw on your current RimWorlds, your Mayor Orange, and an on-again, off-again relationship with Dorian. Falling out of love 3 times. Rejected proposal. They broke up, instantly got back together. So got back together for the 4th time. Sounds like real life. Alright. Let's go for Gusto here. No stress healing is rough, but we're going to have double bolster. At this point, even you are confused to... She gets shuffled to the front. You can use Illumination. So we're not going to be using her stun. Ross and Rachel. Hey Rex, how's it going? Rex P. Alright. Alright, it's settled. This is what I'm going with. Do we need to get anyone seen this week? Do we have any diseases? No, we checked that last week. Be nice if it was allowed. I know, we actually used Quad Flagellant with a mod once. It wasn't the greatest thing, but it was pretty interesting to have multiples together. Double Flagellant is really strong. With a mod. Flawed Release. Templar. 17 is still gone. Get Garthfield, Stress Healed. Curial, Snap. Get rid of Lolex Egomania, that's fine. Just coming from John Wick 3, pretty good That's when they didn't end it at 3 movies, though. Strong ending. Gotcha. Starting out like Rocky. Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Our community grows.
Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. Rex, thank you for the follow, Rex. Tet, I'm actually gonna trade you out again. Tet, I'm sorry. Sorry, Tet. It just has to be done. It's just for the good of the run.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Explorer, Eldritch Hater. Slow draw, quick reflexes. Frag, we're gonna trade you out also. Again. Fragalax. Save us a little bit of golds.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of
Done in the whole movie.
devils who remain.
Uses mark on the Shrieker. Yeah. Where's next movie? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman. Then they'll make a guest appearance on Scooby-Doo. It'll be great. Alright, let's do it. Any stress you want to get rid of this week while we are gone? I suppose we can get rid of Garfield's stress. You know what? We'll go ahead and get rid of Snaps too. Why not? Lurk here. Good night. Hey, Strike. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Let's get our trinkets and go kill the Shrieker, guys. Shrieker time. Shrieker time. So I'm not going to take double healing trinkets on her. Surprisingly, I'm going to take Sacred Scroll and I'm going to take Moon Cloak. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we're going to do Moon Cloaks on everyone. And then I'm going to do... Courageous. Probably gonna do Dark Bracer on both of these. Surgical Gloves on our Highwayman. We're gonna have a lot of dodge. And a lot of riposte. Alright. For skills... We're going to use Crush. We would use Rampart to get back in front if our Vestal gets in front somehow. I don't think that's going to happen, though. We're not going to use Bellow. We're not going to use Command. So we might as well take it. We'll use Guard and Bolster. Okay. Those are fine. Those are fine. All right, let's go see if we can kill this Champion Shrieker. I could crit peck us on turn 1 and we're screwed. Or we could get all of our dodge up and it hardly ever hit us. Let's go find out. Shrieker doesn't do horror, right? No, it's AoE. Stress doesn't do horror. General Riposte. Alright. Almost left that out. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that instead. That's fine. It does recall? I couldn't remember. So we'll find out. So we got Crush, we got Defend, we got Bolster, we got our Riposte. Crush, Defend, Riposte, Bolster. Got our Riposte, Point Blank. Got our heals, Judgment, Illumination. Alright. Upgrades, we got our trinkets. Upgrades, trinkets, upgrades, trinkets. Like, this could absolutely end the run. I mean, it's a very short fight, but it can be scary. Let's do it. Double Houndmaster, double in arms. I mean... If we don't kill it, I'm okay with it, as long as we don't die, you know? As long as we don't die and don't run away, we're good. Crows are fickle things. Feed to this ghastly nuisance, for it flees.
Secret
All right, lights out. Here we go. Peck. Dodge. All right, so holy water. Get our riposte going. Gurgitate. 20. Crit riposte. Holy water. Get our bolster up. 19. Dodge. No crit. Luckily we had our holy water in there. Dismiss. Alright, so now we have our holy waters and our bolsters up, so our dodge is really high. Minus accuracy. Unlikely to hit it with her. That was a 48% chance to hit. There's a crit. Ooh, look at all that stress. It's over 100 stress. Let's go ahead and get this riposte up. Crit. Okay, no crit there. Good. Get this riposte up. 42% chance to hit. Dodge both of them. Minus accuracy. Here comes Peck. Dodge, dodge.
Two-time Euro no chicken champ right here.
True. 52% chance. The red plague. We might not get to kill him in time. Still got the riposte there. 42%. That's too many eyes. Dodge for dodge. I don't know why I used that. Didn't really need to. Chris is still up. We'll guard her. More chances at riposte. Dodged all three. Don't think we're gonna get a chance to kill it. We're not gonna die to it though. We've gotten pretty lucky all together, but he's gonna fly away next round. Good crit. We need like a big point blank shot crit. That's what we really need. Hit him again with a low percent. He flew around away during 4 instead of 5? What? He flew away before we got to do our point blank. Weird. I guess because we didn't stun him any. Oh well. If it comes up again, we'll do it again. Maybe I'll take a kill team next time. But we did have a victory against the Shrieker. You got the red plague and a bunch of disease from it, but flawed release. Oh, Corvid's Grace on Kaiser is great. Yeah, why did he fly away before we were gonna murder him? Corvid's Grace, that's a really good lock-in material. Flawed release doesn't matter. Egomania doesn't matter too much. It's annoying, but it's not that bad. Mania also same thing. Lurk over mankind doesn't matter. Murder, pun intended. Fixed number of rounds he attacks. If you stun him, stays longer, yeah. That's what I was saying. We didn't stun him any that time, so I think that's why.
I see something long absent.
We saw some pizzas on our bread. Slice. It's because no pizza sauce or dough. Using salsa. Hey Clock, welcome back. How you doing, Clock? How you doing, by the way, Raz? I read your message out loud and never said anything to you. Man, sells for 1 gold. Oh well, we got a win. That's what matters.